I have like a post ready. All I have to do is link out, then press click, and it'll take like 2 seconds.
I think it's live. Hold on, let me send it.
Okay.
Okay, perfect. Make sure they can hear. So I'm going on my phone.
Gotta quickly close it, or it's gonna be like an irritating echo.
Okay. Sorry, I was making sure we could hear on my my audio was good.
All right, it's posted.
All right, we're good. All right, so big snowstorm coming up, right?
Yeah, unless you are north of I-95 or northwest.
Yeah, hold on. Let me take
Not
a
getting much of anything. There's gonna be that sharp cutoff.
hold on one second. Let me share my screen for you too. Do you want me to do that?
Yeah.
It's not gonna end the live on YouTube. Do that, right? Okay, cool.
There we go.
All right, yeah. So taking a look at the HRR right here. Actually, the HRR, this is the newer run, right? It looks like an uptrend. It actually has me getting some snow. I remember earlier, I had it going further south, cutting off a little bit below where I live. But I'm liking that. But I know the NAM still doesn't have. This is the newest run, right? Still doesn't have me getting any snow.
Yeah,
Pretty
but
much
it's
screws
more
over.
north.
Yeah. What, the NAM model?
Yeah, it's more north than the after what was it, the afternoon model,
Oh yeah.
but it's still well, I live in the New Jersey part right below Staten Island, and like it's literally it's so close. Like I'm like, it's so close, and
Yeah.
it's
Hold on.
just bothering me so
Let me.
much.
Let's see. How do I compare models? Oh yeah, look like that. Oh wait, no, not like
Yeah.
that. I thought it was like that. All right, we'll just do it the old way. You can see the Nam is trying to trend north. It doesn't want to. It doesn't want to fall for it. I remember the Euro didn't want to trend north, but it finally gave in. Like here
And
at
now it's even more north than the GFS.
well, this is the 60, and then it actually trends south 12Z, and then it trends a little bit north again 18Z. So I mean, I'm not even listening to the NAM because I want snow. I'm listening to like the European model and the GFS, even though I shouldn't.
Yeah, and also Nam, remember literally 24 to 30 hours ago, like it didn't even have precip touching Delaware. And like
And all the main models that everybody uses, has all trended north. All says that South Jersey's gonna get hit. I mean, some models even have New York City getting some snow. But Nam just wants to keep it down all the big stuff in the Delmarva pretty much. I don't I don't get
shut
what.
up, Nam.
Come on, Nam, you're screwing us over.
Shut up.
Get out of here. Look at the GFS. GFS says over a foot of snow for a pretty widespread over a foot of snow, even all the way down into North Carolina. That's crazy.
No, it's the funny thing
Team
is
unsubscribe.
usually like we're at this point 3 days before, not like 16 hours before. So usually I'd be against using global models, but because all the models just were slacking, it's like we can use it. You could pretty much use anything at this point.
Exactly. Yeah. So Nam, I'm booting it. All right. I don't like the Nam. I don't like what it's saying. I want snow, and since it's not giving me
Hate the
snow, we're
Nam.
gonna turn to the European model. How much is the
Me
European
and my
saying we're gonna get?
homies hate the Nam.
Get the Nam on here. Let's look at the Kuchera. Let's see. I agree with the European model. All the other models, like it just, I don't know. It just feels like over a foot of snow, 15 inches of snow, especially in like Virginia, Maryland. It just seems crazy. I can get on board with this. This is kind of what my forecast I made today looked like. In fact, this is my snow map I made. I posted on Twitter. Some
Really?
people
Because the
disagreed. What
northern fringe,
do you say?
the northern fringe isn't the same as your map.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, yeah, it does. It is a little bit heavier up here, but I just think I don't know. I think there's gonna be a sharp cutoff. I was kind of using what the National Weather Service Mount Holly said. because usually they get the job done right. I don't really agree with
Mhm.
them, but I was kind of using what they said. I think there is going to be a sharp cutoff where the snow stops, and then it's also going to be there's going to be a sharp increase of a lot of snow because there's going to be a lot of moisture with the storm, maybe even some
I
thunder
agree.
snow. So yeah,
It's a coastal storm. Like it's a pretty strong coastal storm. Like you're gonna get a lot of moisture. That's what some I seen some forecast where it's like, oh, 4 to 8 inches, 3 to 6. Oh, we won't get a foot, no chance. Like, do you
eh,
know how much moisture is in the coastal? But it'll start as a bit of mixing. Oh yeah,
no,
for like what, 2 hours? I mean, and
there is a
also the
lot of cold air coming in. Like there's not going to be much mixing at all.
yeah, and also humidity levels on the northern fringe is going to be in the mid to upper 60s. It's not in the 50s and 40s, so that is a that could argue against a more southern northern fringe. It could be more north.
Right.
That's what I noticed.
And another thing, when I posted this on Twitter to ask people for their opinions, they've said that, well, it was just 60, 70 degrees, today, earlier today. Um, the snow is going to melt on contact. I don't think people understand how much snow is going to be falling. We're going to be seeing 1 to 2 inch snowfall rates an hour with some of these snow bands. That's going to completely overcome how warm the ground is, and the ground is going to cool pretty quickly, in my opinion. So I think we can definitely get some 12 I mean, a foot of snow in some areas, especially in Maryland and parts of Virginia, maybe even in New Jersey. Some of the models seem to favor that right now.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. And here's the thing about that supposed myth. Yeah, it's 50s and 60s, but once it's below freezing, none of that doesn't really matter, especially on grass. Like the only thing where it does matter is on roads, and if it's like really cold, like it still doesn't matter with roads, you know?
Right, exactly. And I don't think people understand how much cold air. Actually, hold on, let me use weather bell.
Yeah,
Uh,
it's a myth. It's a myth.
there's a lot of cold air coming in. I don't think people realize this. Hold on. Like, look at all this cold air we just got plunging south right now. I mean, Alabama is getting snow right now. This is Tennessee. Northern Alabama is getting snow. There is a lot of cold air plunging in, and it's really not going to take that long for the ground to freeze up and let that snow easily accumulate, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's like in the teens and like the Poconos right now. Plenty of cold air.
Oh
I
yeah,
mean, mixing will not be an issue at all.
right. And
And
so
it's
what
funny
if it's
because mixing isn't was a big issue for the last several years. Like whenever we get a big snowstorm in southern New Jersey, it would be like, psych, mixing the rain. Well, guess what? This won't be the case at all.
it's not gonna be? It's probably gonna start out as snow actually. Um, well, let's take a look here. Oh, I just
It'll start out as rain for like 30 minutes to an hour, but once the precip gets heavy, it's definitely going to be snow no matter
Oh
what. You
yeah,
won't get heavy
absolutely,
rain.
absolutely, and the snow is going to bring in that cold air also with it too. But if we take a look at the NAM right here, 3 a.m. Look at this. We're widespread 20s, widespread 30s. South Jersey still in the upper 30s a little bit, but I mean you'll see that that's those temperatures are going to quickly fall, and most of us are going to be into the 20s by noon tomorrow. So mixing not a problem. How warm the ground is, not a problem. We're gonna get a ton of snow, tons of moisture with this storm. So, I mean, it's definitely gonna be something crazy. Because just a week ago, I kind of brushed this off my shoulders. I saw the models hitting at something, thought it wasn't gonna happen, but here we are today.
Yeah, and the snow ratios too. Some like especially at the latter part of storm and especially inland, the snow ratios will be above 1 to 1.
Oh yeah, absolutely. They look at
Which no,
precipitable
which is
water.
another thing people are overlooking.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
Which is another thing people are overlooking. Sorry, I keep talking over you.
No, you're good. I'm reading the chat right now. I got a few people join in. I think that might be my friends trying to let's see. Says, I'm gonna build a snowman, boo, get a life. I'm gonna build a whole snow family. That's what people in the chat are saying. It's
Well, you definitely will.
yeah, I'm gonna build a whole snow family tomorrow with the I mean it ranges. It could be two to a foot.
I might not, but you will.
Oh yeah, well I mean take a look at this thing that you sent me, the snow death for Philly. I mean some models want us to get absolutely clobbered with 11 inches of snow.
Let
Others
me open that up.
Others say less than an inch. Anything for Connecticut? Um, Actually, I think there might be a chance, right? Let's take a look. Well, the NAM says no, but then we're brushing off the NAM. We don't like the NAM. We're into the European model, which has been trending for a bigger, wider storm overall. You're gonna get a dusting, but honestly, I doubt it. I think it's just gonna be a cloudy day for you. Maybe some flurries, but nothing too big at all, in my opinion.
Yeah, and I remember also the Euro wasn't a believer in the GFS. I mean, GFS is the Chad model in this storm. But the Euro it's like, okay, I kind of got it wrong, so let me do a one up on the GFS. So now it's the most aggressive model.
Yeah, which honestly, I don't blame the Euro. GFS this year has just been trash in my opinion. It's been falling for these storms that never happened. The Euro seemed to have known what it's doing, so I think when the Euro was looking at the GFS, like, why are you saying this is going to happen? And then it finally got its bearings. It's just like, all right, maybe the GFS is onto something.
And the Euro is having a big win streak with the medium range, but with this storm, it was all the GFS.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And I think I don't know. I feel like the GFS does trash on the West Coast storms, and it kind of gets the East Coast storms pretty well, in my opinion. I feel like the GFS, it called it pretty well, in my opinion.
Definitely.
Especially,
I mean, I don't look at the West Coast storms because I don't live there, but
I just I see them on Twitter. I look at them every now and then. It's cool to see that they get like 16 feet of snow in one storm, and you kind of see like GFS has no clue what it's saying. The Euro's like, hold up, let me put GFS in its place. But it was funny yesterday, seeing one of the new Euro runs come out, and it pretty much just like gave in to the GFS. It pretty much was just like, all right, the
yeah,
GFS.
Seattle, Lake Tahoe, they got hammered.
I know. I don't know if you've been on TikTok, but I've seen people in Lake Tahoe getting like 16 feet of snow, and I'm just like, how? What do you do with all that snow?
You make snow cones.
Yeah, lots of snow cones. My favorite snow cones are yellow snow cones, in case you're wondering.
Delicious.
Delicious. I love it. Love it. Let's see what else we got. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Well, we got winter storm warnings all the way from northern Alabama up through the Mid-Atlantic. Good portion of Virginia is under winter storm warning. Pretty much all of Delmarva and parts of South Jersey. I'm pretty sure they'll expand this over to Camden County and all that, and they'll probably expand it for all of Maryland too and all of Delaware. I'm pretty
Probably
sure.
not Monmouth County.
Well, yeah.
I think that's a mistake.
Sorry, I'm
The
sorry that you're
winter
you're
weather,
missing out on the storm.
the winter weather advisories might extend to Middlesex and Somerset and the other one, but that's about it.
The other one, I don't even know New Jersey counties either. I'm not even gonna lie. I uh, I was using. Oh wait, where'd it go? I know I had it up there. Oh yeah, I used the National Weather Service for snowfall forecast to make my snowfall map. I feel like they're a little bit conservative in my opinion. They got
You're
le-
conservative.
less than an inch for a good portion. And where I'm at, they only got me at 2 to 3 inches. I think we're gonna get some more, in my opinion. And even at the shore, which we know is supposed to get hit hard, I think 4 to 6 inches is very much conservative. Probably could have got six to
Double
eight
that.
inches.
You could easily double that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, with the heavy snow band
It
coming
did
in.
good on the northern fringe, though. I agree with the northern fringe.
Oh yeah, I do. But I mean, where I'm at, not because I'm being biased. I don't agree with their forecast that they gave me. I just I mean I think
It'll be
four
less
inches
inland. But yeah, it could be a bit higher.
could be. I
I'm
mean,
not doubting that.
you gotta remember,
Realistic in the realm possibility.
there's gonna be a lot of moisture, and all it takes is just one big snow band to set up over me, and I could get 8 inches of snow. Like that's all.
2 inches an hour, it could happen.
Right.
Definitely.
Oh yeah. And it's happened before. People have gotten. I think there's been a 6 inch an hour snow band. Which another thing is the ratios. It's gonna be pretty wet snow, and usually that piles up pretty quickly. So probably gonna be big snowflakes, wet snowflakes. Uh, the snow's gonna pile up very quickly. I mean, it's gonna catch you off guard, reduce visibility. So if you're gonna be out tomorrow, going to work or whatever you're doing, make sure you take precautions. Hopefully, you get a four-wheel drive vehicle or a front-wheel drive vehicle because it's gonna get slick out there.
It's funny. I mean, this is like simple stuff. It goes without saying, but then we say this and then people still go out every single time. They don't learn.
They go out there, they get into a car accident, they go, "Oh no, I didn't know the roads were slick." Like, how did you not?
It's like that meme where the guy was falling off a bike or something. You know
Like,
what I'm talking about?
I think I know what meme you're talking about. If you can find it, send it to me. I'll show it.
I don't know if I have time to make a meme during a live stream, but
This. This. 24-hour probability of snow accumulating over an inch. Good portion of us. Good portion of South Jersey, almost all of Delmarva, all of Virginia, all of, well, good portion of Maryland is definitely going to get over an inch of snow. I actually decided to see what it thought for over 18 inches of snow. And listen, there's a chance. It's a very small chance, but there's a fighting chance. All
you're
right.
saying there's a chance.
There's a chance. There's 5 to 10% chance of it happening. Um, I'm really close to being on the to being in the 1 to 5% chance of it happening. So I have hope. It's something to look into. But even this, probability of getting over 12 inches of snow, over a foot of snow. Delmarva is going to be getting a ton of snow tomorrow. And I don't really get why people on Twitter disagreed with my snowfall forecast because I mean before I saw this,
I don't know either.
I pretty much put that here, and everyone was like, "No, I don't agree with you." I'm like, "Of course you don't," because it was so good. No.
Well, here's what I noticed about WPC. 6 hours ago, that's how it looked like for freaking 2 inches, honestly.
What
Like,
the 12?
well, I guess more of the 8, but like I guess it goes for the overnight ones, and the overnight was just like it was like just tickling Cape May.
Yeah,
So I understand why. But even
tickling
then,
Cape
it's
May.
like I think it's pretty aggressive. Usually WPC isn't that aggressive.
Oh yeah, yeah. When I saw this, I was pretty shocked too. I'm just like, what? Like look how aggressive this is for 8 inches of snow. I mean, I think it's because
Like
they know.
15 to 20% for my area for like 8 inches of snow around there. Like,
And none
yeah,
of
I'll
the
take
models
it.
even have you getting snow. No offense. I mean, I know you want snow, but like,
Some of them do. Some of them do.
yeah,
Like the RGM is a fan of me having snow, so I'm going for the RGM.
I'm all for GFS and European. Honestly, they have me
Well,
getting
I'm more of
buckets.
that.
Yeah. Oh, get these
The
short
short
range
range
models.
models
They
though.
they don't like us, which fine, whatever. You gotta have haters. Sometimes it's a weather model, a computer. You never know. Anyone could be a hater, in my opinion.
Frick them haters.
Frick them haters. Let me take a look at Weather Bell because we actually have more models we can look at. I
You
don't
have
even
the 18Z Euro? Look
which
at that.
what this one?
Yeah, the 18Z. Yep.
Wow, look at that. That is a good run. That trended really far north. It even has you in it, right?
Yeah, about 2 inches. How do you compare it to the 12?
The only way I know how to do it on Pivotal Weather is just to rerun it. Oh,
Oh
that's
yeah, it's lower.
that's a
I'd
down.
still take it though, honestly.
I would too. It's more reasonable. It's more like don't get your hopes up. Like I don't want to disappoint you, honestly. Keep snowflakes in Washington D.C., Florida, and California. Keep them out of Florida. I like Florida. Sorry, I'm reading the chat. Somebody said
Yeah, no problem.
no snow family for you. That's my friend from my old school. Oh wait, shoot,
Oh,
I forgot.
hello.
I was supposed to send this link to someone.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, sorry. Forgot one of my friends wanted me to send the live stream to her when I went live, and it's been about 40 minutes, and I forgot to send it.
All right.
She missed the bulk of the live.
Well, you can always rewind it
You can
and
always
watch it.
rewind. You can always, rewatch it after we're done being live. All that. When does National Weather Service Mount Holly release their snow forecast? Like when's the next one?
Um,
Do you know?
I would assume every 6 hours, but I'm not too sure about that.
Wait, I can just- yeah, because I wonder if they're gonna be more bold with it, and like put
Wait,
someone.
let me read my winter weather advisory that I have from my county. I know they just issued it like an hour or two ago.
Uh, I read it too. Where's my? I have a
1 to 3 inches.
1 to 3 inches.
I'll take it. I mean, I haven't had any snow, so whatever. I'll take it.
Let me read it for my county. How do I see? What? It says 1 to 3 inches for me. Are you kidding me?
Wow.
Oh, that was another thing I wanted to say. You know, this is really bold.
That's gonna bust.
Yeah. All right, the chat. You don't send me any links. Last link you sent me was yum. That's quality content for a stream. Thank you.
Epic.
I could send you another link if you want. Tough, I got you.
Oh wait, I'm saying that's a bust, and I put like 1 to 4 to your area. Wow. I guess I'm gonna bust.
Wow. What was I gonna look at? Oh yeah, I was gonna look at um the wind gust.
Oh yeah, the wind's gonna be an underrated issue. As always, it's always underrated.
Always underrated. Looking at the European model, and um, I think going a little bit crazy with that one.
How much did it have?
Oh, it has a lot of wind off the coast, like way too much in the next 24 hours, 30 hours. So you know, I mean, it has 92-mile-an-hour wind gust. I think that's a little bit crazy.
We're facing a hurricane.
We're facing yeah, a coastal snowicane.
What? I
Oh,
mean,
the Outer Banks, North Carolina, have wind gusts 72 miles an hour. I think the Euro is on crack
the
or something.
GFS has 50. See what the NAM has. Yeah, around the same, about 50.
See, now this more reasonable, sort of, sort of.
That's more reasonable.
I'm looking at oh wait, I'm looking at the European model again. I'm gonna look at the GFS. Not really. It has wind gusts. In terms of wind gusts, we're facing Category 1 winds. I doubt it, but there's going to be some winds, and with the winds and with all the wet snow that we're going to be getting, uh, it could knock over a few tree
Yeah.
branches, a few power lines, poorly
Power
built
outages,
homes. Oh yeah,
definitely.
power outages are a problem. Yes, definitely.
I'd say the winds, are gonna be the worst. Like, say, around coastal Delaware would be the worst and most likely for um blizzard conditions. Though I don't think we're gonna get blizzard criteria. I don't think.
I doubt that we'll
It's
get a blizzard
possible,
warning
but
issued, but I'm without a doubt we could definitely get some blizzard conditions, and somebody's gonna film it and post it on Twitter. But I doubt they'll
remember
issue
10
any.
years ago when the National Weather Service handed blizzard warnings like candy?
I don't remember that. 10 years ago, I was 7.
I mean, when I was 7, I was watching the Weather Channel and being all geeky and shit.
I
So,
remember 10 years ago, we got a huge snowstorm, and I built a little snowman, and my aunt came home and kicked it over, and I watched it. But other than that, that's all I remember. I wasn't really. I always was into weather, but I was never, you know, geeking out like that until like 5 years ago.
yeah, I'd watch the Weather Channel like freaking before we get a big snowstorm. I remember watching it like 9 hours, like the entire freaking day, and I'm like, and then watch like the freaking local on the eights. I'm like, dang, this is so thrilling, even though the local on the H doesn't even change that much.
Oh yeah, I remember 2017 and 2018. I watched the Weather Channel pretty much like every day, 8 hours a day. And then once I learned enough to where I was able to go on my own, I was just like, wow, they literally just copy and paste what the GFS says and says that's weather. Like, here's your 10-day forecast. It's not the meteorologist at the Weather Channel making a forecast for you. It's just the GFS. You know, same thing with
Well,
Apple Weather.
I was on Tropical Tidbits ever since 2017, actually.
Oh, really?
And following models, I discovered them one day. I'm like, oh, I can use this to my
I
advantage. And then
remember a few years ago being on Tropical Tidbits, and every now and then I would go on there, and I'm like, how come I can't see 384 hours out? It took me a few weeks to realize models have different runs, and they need to refresh sometimes. And oh yeah, the Weather Channel, politics weather now. That's another thing. I don't really, you know.
politics now. I
Yeah,
haven't watched it in years.
yeah. They're. I follow them on Instagram. They always post political statements. Um, I don't think politics and weather should be a thing. Like,
I agree.
how do you bring politics into weather?
Maybe when Trump said the storm is coming, they thought like, oh, the Trump storm is coming, so that means that the president has that means weather and politics mix.
Yes, the Trump said the storm is coming, and now weather is now political. If you support weather, you are a political
Racist.
racist,
You are
homophobic.
racist.
Yes.
No is white, it's racist.
And climate change. Listen, they can't get enough of climate change. I mean, I tell you, November was pretty chilly, if you remember. I didn't
Mhm.
hear anything about it on the news, and then we have a warm December, and that's all we heard about: the tornadoes in Kentucky, the derecho in Iowa, but nobody was talking about the West Coast and the West Coast of the United States and the West Coast of, geez, I can't speak. Canada being record cold and record snow too. I mean, California should have so much snow in their mountains and so much rain in the ground. I don't even think they're gonna have any wildfires. Now, of course, somehow they'll make a wildfire this summer, but still, California is pretty set right now. I'm really jealous that I don't have 17 feet of snow outside my door right now.
Yeah, I agree. Obviously, I'm not going to share any views on climate change, but there's some people saying like, "Oh, tornadoes in December. What the heck? That doesn't happen.
that's
They only happen in the spring." I'm like,
that's normal.
"What?" Like tornadoes happen all year round because you can get some really aggressive fronts in the winter,
Oh yeah.
and that's what happened in December.
Right. And I don't know if they know, but the Southeast, that's their tornado season. November through May is their tornado season.
Well, more towards spring and fall. A little less winter. It takes a little break, but in summer.
Right.
Summer could obviously some violent ones in summer, but it's more spring and fall, the transitional seasons.
I agree. Also, I'm looking at the radar right now. This is crazy. This winter storm is going to be dumping tons of snow in northern Alabama right now. We got severe thunderstorm warnings in Tallahassee, Florida, parts of Georgia. It's such a diverse storm. I love storms like this. Like, literally all you have to
I
do is
agree.
go 200 miles a certain direction and you're getting severe weather. Okay, maybe 300 miles, but and you're getting severe weather.
It's snowing in central, east central Mississippi right now. Like that's pretty rare.
Really? Oh yeah,
Yeah,
look at
like
that.
Meridian,
We got some snow in
snowing
there.
in Meridian.
Yep. Northern Alabama getting some snow. Let's see.
Nashville,
Nashville
Memphis got snow.
or Freesboro. It looks like they might be switching over. That sucks because there's a big rain band right in the middle of town, and it's all rain. I'm looking at correlation coefficient because I don't really
A
trust.
lot of heavy sleet. Can't imagine.
Oh yeah, look at that. They're reporting snow here, even though it says ice. Let's see what the. Yeah,
Uh,
always use correlation coefficient. Let's see. And look how heavy. Like, look at these snow bands already. Like, this might be an inch or two right there.
are you on the right? Are you on the right one? You're still on the H triple R.
Oh, my bad. I'm sharing the wrong screen to you. Hold on. There we go. There we go. Sorry.
Yeah, I actually want to learn coefficient this type of radar too.
All right, so based on what I learned here, these brighter like green colors and yellow colors right here.
It's still not it's still not
So
on. It's like your logo.
what? All right, hold on. Let me try it again.
Having technical difficulties, even though people watching this probably can't see it.
Let's see. Did it work now? Well, on their screen they could see it.
No,
You watch the live, you could see it.
no. If you want, you could send me a link
All right, hold on.
because I kind of know how it works. I just
It's pretty simple. I
need a
just
little
kind of,
refresher.
I just like learned it from Twitter. Actually, I just asked somebody.
Okay.
We're having a correlation
Technical
coefficient.
difficulties. You know what? I have an idea. Let me put on the live stream and let me mute it. So
All right,
there you go. It doesn't echo.
all right,
Okay, I see it now.
all right. So this green and like yellowish right here, like that's all rain, and then this darker like purple, pink. I guess I don't even know what color this is. Maroon, I guess. This is all
Mm-hmm.
snow according to the radar, and it's more
Yeah.
accurate to look at that than precipitation because you know they're reporting.
I need to get radar scope.
Oh yeah, absolutely. They're reporting snow and sleet right here, and I can just look at correlation coefficient, and it pretty much tell me what's going on. It's snowing, a little bit of sleet, and then, these people are reporting rain and snow. Well, it looks like it's snowing in Murfreesboro right now, so it's probably a big mixed mess right there. But you know,
I have a I have a coefficient, how you call that?
correlation coefficient.
It's a tongue twister.
It really
Um
is.
I have I kind of have a map of that, like on obviously the free Weather US. I'm
Yeah,
but I know it's more like shitty, so I wonder if that works too.
I'm sure it would. It doesn't update every 2 minutes like how this one does. I definitely recommend. You can Radar Scope is like $10 on your phone. I paid $30 to get on desktop. I have it on both, so I gave them 40, and I pay every year like $10 for a subscription.
And I saw I was about to actually like download it to try it out, but I've seen the reviews. Like the latest reviews are like, "Oh, this used to be good, now it's bad," and stuff.
I don't have a problem with it. I like the layout of this more than Radar Omega. I know a lot of people like to use that, but I prefer Radar Scope. I just feel like it's more professional looking, and it's not laggy. Like I use Radar Omega, I even have it, and I
It's
just feel like
pretty
it's a
easy to
giant
read.
mess. Oh yeah, it's easy to read, and like you can even do like four screen. If you get it on desktop. So now we got coloration coefficient and precipitation. I actually don't know.
I'll look into this.
I don't even know what super res specific differential phase is. I just know it's good to look at when there's a tornado on the ground because you can see the tornado. But other than that, I have no clue what else it's used for.
Maybe it's just used for that.
Maybe, probably. But I mean, this is what I'm saying. Look at this big, big. I mean, I don't even know. Yeah, big snow band. This is rain right here, but behind it, it's colder, but there's still a lot of moisture in play.
That is
A
heavy.
lot of snow.
Whew.
Look at that.
That's a whole ass line.
I know. I mean, I wonder. I actually know somebody who lives in this area. Maybe I should text them. I'm gonna text them right now and see what they're seeing. Maybe we can get a video. Save it to my
Live
phone.
observations, yay.
Oh, they actually oh, they sent a video.
Oh.
Okay, I texted them. I said, "I'm live. Can you send me a video of the snow so I can put it on
For content.
for content?"
Content. Need that content. Spicy content. Let me see if I can get it on Weather US. I know it's like, yeah, you could tell it's a much worse product.
Let's see.
I
It's
think a better one for me would be the radar decibels for sleet, because
honestly,
you could also use radar
I'd
decibels.
give you the $10 to buy it. I mean, it'll change your life. It'll change your life. I'd
I
so
mean,
wouldn't mind Venmoing you $10 to get radar scope on your phone.
well, I use desktop more, so I need it on my desktop. But you don't have to worry. I have money.
Oh yeah, I'm not saying you don't have money. I'm just saying like if you're just hesitant, it came from me, so you won't have any regrets.
All right, but I do need it on my desktop if I do share it for Weather in Nutshell. Um, because I don't know. I mean, I could with the phone, but you know.
No, I get it. No, we definitely do desktop. Something we can
Do
look
you have
at.
PayPal?
I only have Venmo, Apple Pay, but I can make a PayPal easily.
That's all I have. PayPal.
All right, that's fine. I'll make a PayPal after the stream.
CFS ensembles
Yeah,
again.
I'm looking at. I mean, I know where the big story right now is tomorrow, tonight. But what the heck is it? What is January 7th? Is there even a a storm coming January 7th?
You don't know the signal? There's a signal.
There's a signal? Hold on, let me take a look.
Yeah, there's a storm signal. So, okay, let me talk about the
Um,
storm signal.
what is it? This
Um,
is
go back to go back to the ensembles.
okay.
Yes, for Philadelphia. Um, obviously, another misconception is when you're in medium range or long range, do not look at the actual run of the model. Look at the ensembles because even if it even if the model like says, "Oh, no more storm anymore," it still has it on the ensembles, that means the chances aren't dead. But if you see a storm and then it doesn't really have it on the ensembles, you could tell like, "Oh, that's just an outlier."
Right.
So,
Right.
it's another helpful tip.
I like that. But I want to look at the 17th. I know it had something crazy going on. Did you see the 50 inches of snow in North Carolina? Just for
Um,
funsies. Let's look and
50
see
inch
what
of snow, which model?
do you say?
Which model? 50 inch of snow.
Oh, what do you think? GFS? Hold on.
GFS had it.
Let's see if it's still there. Might be a few runs
Um,
ago.
which run?
Oh, here it is. What's run 12Z? Look at South
Oh,
Carolina.
the 12Z? Let me see the 12. Wait, let me see on my end. Oh, oh, dang! What the heck?
You see that on the 17th of January? That is insane. Actually, I think there was more. Let's look at the 6. Oh
Oh,
no.
did like a loopy loop.
Yeah. What? And I mean, it's good that it realized that mistake, but still.
Big block.
I
Big block. Can't go north.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It stalled out for big time.
That's what happened with last year's storm.
The one that was January
The
31st
end
to
of
the
January.
yeah.
It had nowhere to go, so it can only just stall.
Yep. Let's see. Let's see the stall. Look at that stall. It's stuck.
Yeah, it does like a loop de loop.
That would be a legitimate dream storm.
Oh, and it even has some for us too. Nice.
Oh yeah, yeah.
This is
About
totally
20
real,
inches. I mean,
100%.
yeah, yeah. And if you go at the next, I mean, like you just said, looking at the assembles, it's still there. All right, there's still a possibility.
There's still 4% chance.
I mean, a lot of the models are saying no, but one of them does say 10 inches of snow for Philly. Taking a look at the 7th,
So
January.
guys, that means it's gonna happen 100%.
100%. This is legit. This is direct weather. This is the best weather channel on the YouTube platform, and we are telling you 40 inches of snow for North Carolina. 100% accuracy.
Double that. Double that.
Double
About
that.
80 inches. I'm forecasting 80.
80
I'm not
inches.
changing anything. Final.
80 inches for North Carolina. I mean, I think you'd be a little bit conservative, in my opinion.
80 inches for Miami.
The best. Oh,
It's gonna
man.
trend south.
I would love to see how the news would react to Miami getting 80 inches of snow.
And me predicting it 16 days beforehand.
Oh yeah, that's pretty incredible. I'm not even gonna lie. Let's see. Oh yeah, back to wind? No, not back to wind. I just wanted to talk about the blizzard. I really hope we get. I mean, blizzard conditions are obviously dangerous, but for the sake of me filming this storm tomorrow and posting it on my YouTube channel, I kind of want some content. So I feel like a blizzard and some heavy snow is definitely needed. So, you know, winds gusting over what's blizzard criteria? 35 miles an hour or more, right?
Oh, yeah,
And reduce visibility to a quarter of a mile, right?
correct.
Okay, so that can absolutely happen.
Especially
Visibility.
in Delaware.
Oh yeah,
Delaware, Cape May. Yeah, you could have some blizzard conditions. I mean, do I think it's gonna be for 4 hours? I don't know. Maybe if it overperforms, but yeah, for maybe like an hour, like or two. Yeah,
yeah.
we could have blizzard conditions.
That's probably why no blizzard warnings will get issued. But you know, I definitely think some blizzards are gonna happen, especially in Delaware. We zoom up. I mean, especially
White out.
right on the coast. Right on the coast, it's gonna be more than what this model's saying. And yeah, snowflakes are gonna be so big, it's definitely gonna reduce your visibility. I won't be surprised if you can't even see in front of you because of how wet and big these snowflakes should be theoretically. Um,
Yeah, decent frontogenesis, I see.
oh yeah, yeah. I don't know much about frontal genesis, but I know when it's good like that, it means lots of snow.
Um, the F gen, that's the frontogenesis. Um, Probably the 850 F gen.
Where's frontal
You have that
genesis on?
tidbits.
Where's that? Is it under winter weather on pivotal weather so we can look at it, or is
Um,
it in the upper
I mean,
air?
I have it on tropical tidbits, but I'm
Oh,
sure it's on pivotal.
are you looking at 850 millibars or 700?
850, 850.
Okay. Oh, this is GFS. Let's take a look. So yeah. Oh, this is right where my 12, I mean my 8 to 12 inch an hour, not an hour. That's insane. I mean overall for the storm is right here. But is that even at the correct time? Nope.
That's for el- that's that's for 11 p.m. tonight. So,
Oh, okay. We need to go up a little bit.
go yeah, go to that's 5 a.m. and that's 8 a.m. So you
So,
got decent frontogenesis happening in Cape May.
oh yeah, right here, right here. So,
Delaware is gonna get hammered.
I actually, to be honest, I don't really know much about frontogenesis. So, since you seem to know what you're talking about. What does this mean actually? Like, the more it is it kind of like Cape values? Like, the more Cape, more intense the storms are going to be. Except it's just
Basically, it's the change in magnitude and orientation of like the temperature gradient in a layer.
okay.
Um, so so it's like a thermal gradient kind of thing.
Okay.
It's hard to really explain in
I
terms.
hear about it a lot, especially when it comes to winter storms, but I've never really paid any mind to it because I'm just like, why
But
do I care?
frontal genesis has to do with if you have a lot of frontal genesis, you get heavy snow bands.
Yeah.
Um, I know I don't have like the frontogenesis layer on tidbits, which I usually use. I have the FGen layer, which I can read more, which is the more tightly compact lines, not the color shades.
Yeah.
So explain more about that. But pretty much frontogenesis is pretty much the same thing. The warm air and cold air interacting like in a winter storm and making that very heavy snow.
Which, all right, so that makes sense. That's pretty. That's what I thought it was, but I didn't want to embarrass myself on the stream, so I'm glad you clarified it with me. But that reminds me, there's a really good chance to getting some thunder snow tomorrow, especially in Virginia. I would say closer to where the thunderstorm actions are happening, further south. Um, only
Yeah,
because,
Southern Delaware, Cape May. Yeah, you could definitely get some thunder.
yeah,
I wouldn't rule it out.
I mean, even maybe my area, depending on how far north the storm does track, maybe I can see my first thunder snow tomorrow. But um, I don't know. All I'm
I
saying
mean,
is I won't.
this storm produced you've seen those severe thunderstorms and even the tornado warning. So this storm does have a history of severe weather, so definitely thunder.
Oh yeah,
Thunder.
absolutely. This storm, like I said earlier in the stream, I love these type of storms. So diverse. There's so much playing in this storm that like my snow forecast. It's impossible to make an accurate snow forecast in my opinion, and it's impossible to see how the storm is going to play out. Like we have no clue how much snow is actually going to fall. I mean, it could completely bust tomorrow, and people are only going to get like 8 inches of snow, or it can overperform, and somebody's going to get 22 inches of snow thanks to heavy snow ban and frontal
Oh,
genesis.
definitely.
And we can have some snow bands with a ton of lightning, like more than what Jim Cantoro caught. Nothing better than a couple of winter storms. That's what I'm saying. Sorry, I was reading the chat.
I wouldn't say that, but if we could get some thunderstorms, or thunder snow, I think this would be a good time to compare our maps.
Okay, let me pull this one up. Now let's just go to like split screen like that. And then where's yours? I know I had it up here somewhere. Unless I accidentally.
I saw it.
Let me
When
move
you
my
had
mic. Oh, right here. There it is. There it is. So let me put mine.
I have also a visual one for more labeled. It's on my Discord. Let me send it again.
Okay.
Uh,
Send
because
it
I
to.
did send it, but it got a little. Uh, send it.
We do have some similarities I can
There we go.
tell in your map. Oh yeah. Hold
Go
on.
to Discord. I have a Yeah. There we go.
There we go. That's good. That's good enough for us.
So here's how we're gonna do it. Explain your map and why you chose those numbers,
Okay,
and
so
also the why you picked that as the northern fringe.
so basically, I took a look at National Weather Service Mount Holly, and I
Mhm.
looked at their forecast, and I saw, they're the pro meteorologists. They have their degree. They went to college for it. So, I kind of based it off what they said, and I based off the models. I could tell that they're being a little bit conservative, and I knew that when I was making my map, I also wanted to be conservative with the snow totals. So I just kind of bumped up a little bit what they were saying, but I kind of kept where the snow line ends on their map. At least they haven't updated theirs. They're probably going to push it a little bit further north, but that's why it
Mhm.
ends right here. And then for pretty much all of South Jersey, just based on what I remember with snowstorms and how they like to act, I'm pretty sure, at least me, other people in South Jersey might not, but I know I'm going to get screwed over tomorrow, no matter how good the storm performs. So,
It's a given with your area.
oh yeah, absolutely. I-95, snow hates us there, but hopefully there shouldn't be any mixing. There shouldn't be at all. So I just put 2 to 5 for a good portion of southern New Jersey. And then looking at the models, I knew that the shore was supposed to get hit pretty hard, so I put them in the 5 to 8 inches. Like I said, being conservative, a lot of the models have them getting like up to a foot, but I put my 12 to 8 inches right in here, just because all the models, it's a given that this area right here is going to get slammed. And if you remember the probabilities that we were looking at earlier, um, it also says that too, that this area does have a good chance of getting over a foot of snow. And I put it here too because that's where the mountains are in Virginia. Mountains usually always get more
Understandable, yeah.
snow, so I want to put that there. And then honestly, this area, um, wasn't really focusing on it. I just kind of colored it in just because. But honestly, I think I put the right colors there. And then,
It's
of
pretty
course,
good.
I wrote a disclaimer saying, you know, these totals is just overall. Obviously, some snow bands are going to move in, and some people in the 2 to 5 inch range on my map are definitely going to get 8 inches, depending on how heavy the snow moves in. So yeah,
All right. Pretty good. That's a
yeah.
pretty good map.
How about you? How come
So
how
I
come
don't
you
think Virginia.
involved Connecticut?
What's that?
How come I said what about your map? How come you involved Connecticut getting some snow? None of the models are really saying that. Actually, Euro is.
Okay, so a coating to 1 inch is, well, actually I didn't put coating to an inch on the official forecast, just on the written one. It's actually nothing to an inch. Um I said that because this is like the most northern line can go. If you're right here, you're kind of screwed. So the most you can really get here is an inch, even if it overperforms. So pretty much I got a coating to an inch from the Southern Haven, I mean Southern Connecticut, Northern Long Island, just touching New York City. Um, Honestly, even if the Euro is right or the most aggressive models is right, you're not gonna see much. Like,
Oh yeah, not at
I
all.
just put that there.
Uh,
Um, So basically, 1 to 4 zone, Southern Long Island, Philadelphia. It's more interesting, especially you're on the northern fringe, and honestly, there is a steep cutoff, and you're literally like 20 miles from 0 to like 4 inches, and this what makes this forecast so tough, and that's what makes that zone. It could be literally a 1 to 8 inch zone, but obviously, like we can't do that. So I chose the middle ground, 1 to 4, but it could easily be more. And as for the pink, now 5 to 10. There's some people going lower. I don't see why they're going lower. I mean, you got 12 hours, not 12 hours, like 10 hours of heavy, really heavy snow. It's going to start heavy too. I mean, yeah, I know that it's going to be mixing, but it's not going to be much mixing, and snow ratios are going to be 1 to 10 or higher. So I think we could easily get 10 inches or even a foot or even as high as 15. But I don't think 15, probably a foot would be more conservative, would be to as far north as Tom's River, Delaware, Baltimore, Washington D.C. I mean, I don't serve Virginia. I don't put my snow map for Virginia, but definitely in inland Virginia, definitely. And then there's that little area of 3 to 5. That's where mixing actually will occur. So that's why but you're still gonna get heavy precip, so that's why it's 3 to 5. So that's why I chose the numbers I did.
You did a great job explaining that, and I agree. I agree, but I noticed me in your map, I'm in the 1 to 4 inch, and it's a really sharp cutoff here, pretty much right where I-95 goes.
Like a border, yeah.
I know, look at that. I mean, you could like you said, it's pretty much a war zone. Who knows what's going to happen tomorrow? Like, it's going to be
We
a
still don't
surprise
know
for
the
everyone.
details. That's 16 hours out from, like, it's
It's
gonna
less than that.
start. Oh, okay. I guess I'm stuck in the morning. It's 5 hours, 5 whole hours out, and we still don't know.
I don't
Like,
even think we still know where the track of the storm's going. Has anyone like checked that? Like, where can I go to see where the storm's at and where the models
I send
had
it
it?
to you.
Oh yeah, you did.
Um,
500 millibars, that thing.
but you're like, I can't read this. Well, not even the 500 millibars, just the pressure.
Oh yeah, I can read it. I mean, I could read it. I
You
just
didn't
don't
know
want to.
where to go from it, I
I didn't know
guess.
where to go. Oh, let me scroll up and get it.
Well, we could talk about that.
Oh yeah. No, that's not it. That's not what you sent me. I gotta find it. Maybe you should resend it again.
I'll send it again.
Oh wait, I think I found it. Took forever to load last time. I think
Is it
this
the
is it.
500 millibar?
Yeah, I think so. No, this is the assembles. Hold
Or
up.
is
Meso analysis. This is it, right?
Yeah. Okay, so it deepened from an hour ago. Deepened 2 millibars.
This is what you sent me, right?
Yep, and
Okay.
that's the 500 millibars.
All right. So we're
Upper
good.
air.
So
It's
what?
still it's still slightly tilted.
Slightly tilted, and you said it deepened. Like how much?
Yeah, the low deepened by 2. Now it's a 1008 low.
Oh, it dropped 2 millibars.
Yeah, it's yay, strengthening, yay.
Let's go. That's awesome.
Let's freaking go.
It's a 108 storm.
It's a
Not 108.
1008.
1008. That's what I meant.
Sadly, it's looking. I've checked all the models to see how it compares to current, how it compares. Unfortunately, it compares the most to the NAM.
I don't like that. I don't like that sound.
Oh wait, speaking of NAM, the new NAM came out. Let me see that.
Actually, you know, I feel like it's
Oh, the new NAM went north.
new
Check the
Nam
new
went
NAM.
north. Hold up, let's take a look.
New NAM went north. Yeah, baby.
Oh, let's go. Yes, dude.
Significantly north. Look at that.
That is really far. Let's see what the how much snow it says now in the Nam's world.
Bruh.
Yo, I'd be so fine with 7 inches of snow.
Let's fucking go. 3 inches about.
That's yes, dude. Holy crap! I got the biggest smile on my face. That's awesome.
Yeah, you got like 7.
Yeah, I mean, I'm in Philly's got 7.6. That's where I'm at pretty much. So I would so go with the 7, 8 inch storm.
Okay, we like the Nam now.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
It's like the Nam heard us, and it's like,
I need
you know
to.
what? I apologize.
I apologize to the Nam. I'm sorry I booted you off earlier. You know, you're good. You're good. You're a good weather model, I tell you.
Even though you're really crappy just 24 hours ago.
24 hours ago, you know, you kind of didn't know what you were doing. Honestly, what? Okay. The Nam, so that's the 12 kilometer Nam. 3 kilometer
Let me
Nam.
see the 3 kilometer. Yeah, the three
Also,
kilometer.
also pretty good.
It's the same model, so of course it would be.
Let's see what the other short range model is. I don't even know. This is HRDPS, 2.5 kilometers. Never even heard of that model. Never
You know
even
what I called that for some reason? I call it the high drops. I don't know
the
why.
high drop. You know what? I like that. Yeah, the high
High
drops.
drop.
The high drop. You
I
know,
don't know why. It's just a name it's just a nickname I had for like ever since like 2018 when it was like released to Tropical Tidbits.
high
Like
drops.
high drops.
What do you call the?
HRDP or high drops. I pick high drops.
What do you call the? The NCEPWRF model.
I call it the wharf.
The wharf.
But honestly, the wharf is horrible.
Oh yeah, I
I don't
know.
like the wharf.
I
I
don't
don't like
like its
using it.
trend anyway, so I stopped looking at it. Terrible. Get it out of here.
Oh, that's SREF plumes. That's what I was
SRF
showing you. But I guess it's the model form. I just have the data form.
Oh wait, look, I can look at snow probab. I can look at the probabilities from here. I didn't have to go to the storm prediction center. Look at it right
Okay.
here. Let's see. Over an inch.
Could you zoom in?
Hold on. States. Oh, apparently not. All the states it has? Can I get any closer? East. Oh,
Wyoming.
Mid-Atlantic.
Who
There we
lives in
go.
Wyoming? Oh, there we go. That's a
Yo,
better one.
I'm in a 70 to 80% chance of getting 6 inches of snow tomorrow. I'm I'm cool.
Does that say 60?
Oh, oh. Wait, hold on. No, this orange right here, right? 70, 80. I'm in Camden,
No, I'm
Kansas.
in the
Oh, you.
yeah, I'm in the 60, which is still good.
Let's see. What about 12? All right. I'm in the 40 to 50. Yeah, I got a 50 fit. Oh wait, hold on. That guy from
I'm in the 20.
Wait, can you look at Instagram DMs from like the Instagram website?
Um, I mean, I sometimes go on Instagram via website, so you can.
You sent a video. Uh,
Let's see it.
This is what's going on in Tennessee right now. He
Giant
is.
flakes.
Yeah, look at
Giant
them flakes.
flakes.
Exactly what we were talking about. A lot of snow, giant flakes. Let's see.
That's how South Jersey's gonna be. That's what Cape May's gonna be looking like
Right.
very soon, like Atlantic City.
So I'm obviously not going to give away his location, but you know, let's look at the place that like looks kind of close. So like he's getting snow that's like in this type of color right now, this like moderate green looking color. So just goes that like that's a lighter snow band compared to what he's been getting all night tonight. That's awesome.
Actually, know what's a good tool to seeing live observations, believe it or not?
What?
Snapchat.
Oh,
Like
I
Snapchat
do that
map.
all the time after a tornado. Yeah, Snapchat. Actually, let's take a look. Let's take a look on Snapchat. Can't go on Snapchat from here, but
You can. You can do Snapchat map from here.
how?
I'll send you the link. Do it all the time.
Let's take a look at Nashville.
Let's look at the live observations. Yes, it's Snapchat,
These
but
are
it's useful.
oh,
Okay, I sent it
22
to you.
minutes ago, somebody driving just north of Nashville getting some pretty heavy snow. And look at that. A lot of based on the Snapchat I just looked at, there's a lot of accumulation on the grass. I'd say probably about an inch. Mind you, it was about 70 degrees. Well, actually, maybe 60s. So just goes to show that it doesn't matter, you know, how warm it was yesterday.
Proves
Like I
our
said,
point earlier. See, guys,
exactly.
you can
I just,
trust us.
you can trust us. We are the most trusted. All right.
Yes.
You know, at one point we actually had a lot of viewers. We had like 8 viewers at one point. So,
One of the viewers are me.
one of them's me too. So we had 6.
Whatever. I mean, we could just.
You
Hopefully, people could. We have 6 likes, so
you got to start somewhere. Oh, we
yeah.
do? Did we get any?
Well,
That's
and
awesome.
people from my page could also watch it anytime, so
Oh,
it's always gonna be there. So
I forgot. I can post this on Twitter. I'm just gonna say, come join us live. We're talking about Winter Storm tonight.
that's right. And follow Weather in a Nutshell. I mean, don't follow if you don't live in like New Jersey or the immediate area, because I'm very local. But you
I like
know,
to do
like
everything.
if you want.
All right. Hopefully, I posted it. Hopefully, get some likes and some retweets. Let me text some of my friends
Hey.
back.
And if you're just joining us, no one's joining us. Well, welcome. Let me see if Nama Kuchera's released.
All right. Go back to live. All right. I'm so glad that the NAM up trended a little bit further north, because that was like the only
Yeah,
model that needed to do that.
yeah, like in my area it's 4 inches. At your area it's about 7 inches. Tom's River. These are Kacheras, by the way. They're not 10-1, so these are
Yeah.
actually legit numbers.
Right.
They have a 13 in Tom's River. They have about a foot in Cape May. The highest would be in Central Delaware, where they have 16 inches.
Holy crap.
Oh no, they have an 18 in the Maryland portion of Delmarva, like the western portion of Delmarva.
My thing right here says max 17.9, which
Yeah,
is
that's where it
that's
is.
that that could happen. Like, I'm not denying that. That definitely could happen.
That Kachera?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I remember I seen one meteorologist say like, "Oh, you also got to remember you got to remember mixing and Virga." And I'm like, "Oh, what? Is it going to be like is it going to start as rain and then the Virga is going to happen?" No, it's just going to change to snow, and if it's heavy, it's going to stick, like it'll take 20 minutes or so, but then it will start sticking if it's heavy.
Also, I don't really see. Oh, okay, I see it. I was gonna say I don't really see much mixing at all. Like, we're looking at the NAM. Let me go to pivotal
Just
weather.
at the beginning, but then look,
At,
poof, it just poofs snow.
at the very beginning, like, not like it's not. It's really not much at all. Like, I
It
don't
won't
even think
hinder
it
it.
will happen. And if it does, it's not gonna affect our snow totals at all. Like the new NAM run.
What's the temperature on onset? Let me check.
Take a look at some of these soundings. We do have, I think, some warm air aloft. That's gonna help make those flakes super big. That's got a lot of moisture in place, so you know, not bad, not bad.
Yeah, not enough to where like, oh, warm air aloft means freezing rain.
Right,
No, just enough to make it heavy.
just enough. Yeah, exactly. Also, I don't get why Weather Bell don't have soundings. I don't get that. And if they do, I don't know how to
Uh,
use it.
so my free apps could get it, but oh, a new H. Oh, by the way, new H triple R also went north. New H triple R went north,
Newest HRR went north.
like way north. It's like
Wow,
the
wow!
northern fringe is at Yonkers.
Look at that. That's bonkers.
That's bonkers.
That's bonkers.
Eminem. I got one. I got about 3 inches.
This is looking good, and you know, I told my mom yesterday. I said, I don't want to go to school, and she's completely okay with it. So, so
You in high school?
yeah, I'm in high school. I'm only 17.
Okay.
And look at me, I'm being a mini storm chaser. I posted my stream on Twitter and we actually got some viewers. Hey everyone, feel free to type anything in the chat. Let us know your, opinions. How much snow tomorrow? Or do you think it's gonna bust? Do you think it's gonna overperform? Because
Well, I guess we only have one other viewer, but
oh well,
you
we
can
had
also
five.
remind them about our snow totals, our personal opinions.
Oh yeah, let me go back to that.
They could always go back to it, but just an extra visualizer.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I didn't do that at the onset, but I guess in my description I did an onset on my personal post.
Yeah, I didn't really talk about this. I put these arrows to be like, we're not sure where the storm's gonna track, but that's a big, you know, wherever the storm goes, that determines on how much snow people are gonna get. And I put when
Here's
I
what I
think.
noticed.
Also,
You
I
know what I
completely
noticed?
failed the timing. Anyway, what?
Whenever we get a storm, like it always comes like an hour or two earlier than what models have it. Just like with the northern fringe thing, like it's always more north with the fringe, especially with a coastal low. So I actually had it at I said 11 o'clock to 12, so in 2 hours. I gotta see if the radar is I don't know if it is. Um nope, not yet. I guess I'm dead wrong. Okay. I guess a little bit of precip. I know this is mostly Virga, but some precip in northern Virginia,
Hmm.
like the mountains.
Yeah, let me take a look at my handy dandy radar scope. Oh yeah, we do. Kentucky looks like we got a little bit in West Virginia and Virginia. So yeah, it's definitely moving in, much faster. We even got like some pop-up
Yeah,
showers.
there's a little bit of showering in West Virginia.
Yeah.
Th- how about Northern Virginia? Is there any like I don't think there's any, but
I
just
think this
checking.
is just noise. Yeah, I'm looking on radar. There's just
It's yeah,
I
noise.
mean, there is some showers and thunderstorms, like very southern Virginia towards um,
Virginia
yeah,
Beach.
Virginia Beach, but and North Carolina. But that's all from the severe weather threat. This is all from the warm side. Which let me take a look at Florida. Summer's gonna be hitting my grandpa in a few hours, so I just want to check and see how severe they. Oh, they don't look like how much. Pretty gusty storms, I'd say, especially right by the coast, but really not that bad. Are these even severe
Let's
warm
see.
for? Probably hail or wind. Yeah, wind gusts. Honestly, I think they're probably going to expire these as severe thunderstorm warnings soon because it looks like these storms are losing their power. But you know, if anybody's watching from the southeast, such as Florida and Georgia, you got some severe weather potentially heading towards you. Northern Alabama,
Wait, how's the Cape values down there?
take a look. Uh, Not bad. We got 1,000, 1,500. Not bad considering sun's been down for quite some time, and but I really think
Pretty
it's
good, especially for January standards.
Oh, I forgot it's January. It's not December anymore. What a New Year's treat this is. Yeah, not that bad for January standards. Not that bad considering there's no sunshine or anything, but most of these storms are
I
mainly
mean, yeah, it
forming
is
from,
Florida,
yeah,
but
it's
still.
Florida. But most of that's just from the lift from the cold front, in my opinion. Just a lot of lift going on. Boundary producing those storms. Look at this. Look at the banding we got going on here in Alabama. This looks crazy.
Looks like a hurricane
I
banding,
know, that's what I was
honestly,
about to
a
say. I'm
little
like, it
bit.
looks kind of like hurricaned. Oh, let me look at north. They're getting all snow right now. Wow. Look at how heavy this precipitation is. Somebody's living in here, in northern Alabama. This is probably about 3 inches an hour getting snow right there. That's insane.
Yeah, it's crazy. Wasn't it like it was like 70 degrees like earlier? How like what?
They were
Yeah, it was like
getting
70 degrees.
they were getting tornado warnings and severe thunderstorm warnings today, and now they're getting snow. 4 inches, I'd say, an hour falling out of that one little band.
What temperature is it over there?
Let's take a look. See, we'll see the real temperature. We won't look at model temperature. Oh, it's pretty chilly. Oh, there's Alabama. Oh, we don't want South Alabama. I can only look at South Alabama. Oh well.
What about North Alabama? I guess no one lives there.
I, nobody's getting snow in North Alabama because nobody lives there.
No one lives there. Yet they have Wyoming, and that state doesn't exist.
I know, right? Wow, it is freezing in Louisiana, Mississippi, Northern Alabama. It is freezing. This was
And where was that? 3 inches an hour?
Northern
Where was
Alabama.
that?
Northern Alabama, right here.
Where in Northern Alabama specifically?
Elkmont. Elkmont. I don't know how to say that.
Zoom out. Just zoom out. Out.
Right there.
Keep zooming out so I could. Uh,
Oh,
okay, I guess Northern Central. Now go back to the temperatures.
okay. Like right here.
Yeah, go back. Um, I mean, 35 degrees. I mean, I don't know how much that is sticking. I mean, maybe
Yeah.
to cars, but it's not gonna
Well, also
even.
this is 30 minutes old. This is like
Okay, so
taken from a
maybe it's more
satellite.
of a 32. If it's more of a 32, then yes, it is sticking, especially to non-roadways.
Yeah, it's probably about 33, 34 degrees there. But I mean, that's cold. I've seen it snow at 36. Uh, maybe not stick that well,
Have you ever
but
seen it stick at 36?
I mean, it sticks, but you know, it melts pretty quickly when it's 36 degrees outside.
It never sticks. The
Okay.
coldest it sticks, I think, is 33.
I mean, but we could always just take a look at the snap maps and see what's going on.
Yeah.
Let's go to Northern Alabama, right near. We're gonna go to near Athens, Alabama. Yeah, it's snowing, and it looks like it's sticking only to the grass. The roads are still soaking wet, but
Hey, look what I said. Where was that? Where should I go? Florence?
yeah, pretty much anywhere in Northern Alabama. Florence is
Oh
good.
yeah, gigantic flakes.
Wow, look at it. Florence got some good snow. That was 15 minutes ago. They got the whole grass is covered, but yeah, the roads are it's starting to accumulate on the roads. That is so odd to me how people in Alabama have gotten snow before I did.
I know. I only got a freaking trace. Yeah, I mean, it's sticking to cars, some grass. Someone drew a freaking penis in the snow
Of
on their
course,
car.
typical
Of
Southerners.
course.
They don't know how to act when the snow comes.
How's Nashville doing? Let me see.
Nashville. Let's take a look. Do snap maps, or you mean like
Oh,
look at the radar?
Nashville is popping. Look at those flakes.
Look at Nashville from radar.
And that's
Well,
and that's coming to South Jersey and Virginia and Delaware.
yep.
That type of snow.
And Nashville seems like it's fully transitioned over to snow. Snow is, let's see, Murfreesboro looks like they fully transitioned over to snow. So you know, Tennessee, Central Tennessee is starting to get their change over to snow. I won't be surprised. Look at this big snow band right here. That is crazy. Is this snow? Yeah, look at that.
Half of it's snow.
Half of it's snow. I mean, it's probably a super wet, terrible snow that's not fun, but I mean, that's still a lot of snow.
Well, it's gonna be fun once the temperatures drop.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I have No clue what that person just sent, but they're in the chat.
Fast Vic Tech.
Yeah. I don't know if you're
It's a
trying to talk about
virus.
snow, but we're not gonna click on your
No, it's
link.
probably one of those like, oh, cryptocurrencies. Just click on my YouTube channel or whatever. Free crypto. Glitch shit. Is there anything else you want to talk about when it comes to this storm?
Um, I don't really have that much else on my mind. Besides, now it's just a waiting game. We pretty much got everything we want to talk about out of the way, and now it's just gonna be us repeating ourselves. So, you know, I think it was a pretty solid stream. I think it went well. I was actually a
Yeah.
little bit nervous, but it went pretty well. So
Yeah,
now
me too.
we just wait and see where the storm's
I'm
gonna go.
starting to like talk over you, and now it's like becoming a little more natural. I guess it went with the flow. So basically, to wrap things up, winter storms coming. Could get here about like 1 a.m. or 2 to South Jersey. 3 a.m., 4 a.m. Central Jersey. About 11. Delmarva. Couple hours for Delmarva. The first bands, whether that be Virga or whatever. Um, and models are trending north. So who knows? Maybe people in New York City, Long Island, Philly could get into some 2 to 4, 3 to 6 even, and no trends or anything, no mixing. You, South Jersey, are gonna get um big snows, possibly a foot, definitely not out of question.
Oh, absolutely not. I mean, even more than a foot. Um, 15 inches. I'm sure we'll see that tomorrow.
15
So,
inches is doable. I mean, I'm not forecasting 15 inches, but
oh yeah,
if
I don't.
someone winds up with 15 inches, it's definitely possible.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's what I'm saying. I'm not forecasting like a big widespread 15 inches, but I'm saying there likely will be a weather station tomorrow who reports 15 inches of snow somewhere. I don't know where, but somewhere, just based on what the models are saying and just what we're seeing with the storm right now. Like I said, lots of moisture. There's a lot of energy
Mhm.
with the storm, so there's gonna be a lot of
If
snow.
people downplay this, if people downplay the totals, whether it's in the northern fringe or southern Jersey, in our opinions, I think you might bust.
Who,
But
me?
we got to see how this plays out.
Oh, you think my snow forecast is gonna bust?
um, I mean,
I mean, I
what
made
was it
it.
again?
I
What
mean,
was it again?
yeah, I'll put it up again because I did make it, and a lot of the stuff that I make, Oh wait, let me just do it like this.
'Cause I like mine. It's a good middle ground. Well,
It,
I'm biased because I made it,
right.
but
I mean, I
yeah,
think this is like he's playing it safe, being conservative, but he also wants to be on the extreme side and throw a foot in there, that kind of thing.
yeah. I think you could ship that 0 to 2 line slightly north, not
Well,
too much north, and that 2 to 5 inch line, just everything more north, pretty much.
yeah, especially now that the
Not
new model
too
runs
much,
came
not
out.
not suddenly 2 to 5 inches for Northwest New Jersey. Just a little bit more north.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not going crazy.
Yeah, no, definitely I agree. Especially since the new models came out while we were streaming, it definitely shows that this forecast is going to bust. We're going to have a more north trend, which is honestly, this forecast didn't even favor my own home that I made. So it's good that this forecast is hopefully going to bust, and
Yeah, I
hopefully
try
I'm
not to be
actually.
biased, but sometimes I'm just like, damn, maybe I was biased.
I mean, I was being biased because I always make a snowfall forecast, and the models always say, "Oh, I'm gonna get over a foot of snow." So I put that, and we get like 4 inches. So I wanted to be conservative because I thought that's what's gonna happen. But I really downplayed how much moisture's with the storm. You know,
Well, there's a saying in Philadelphia, when you get coastal storms, you're usually like to usually 2 out of the coast, like, you're not on the coast, so when you get, like, fringe storms, you don't get clipped, but when you get inland runners, you still get the rain part because 'cause you're south, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
It's so frustrating living in the Philadelphia area, at least with me, like, if I get clipped with something, like, I'll get clipped, you
Right.
know, I'm north enough, but you're south,
And it sucks
so
because a lot of the inland storms, like a lot of the clipper systems, always go too far north, and I'm always on the warm side, or it's never south enough, and I'm always getting the mixed rain snow, or it snowed and then rained.
and
That's
Philadelphia's in that snow hole,
oh yeah. Oh,
always has been.
so is DC. I was thinking about putting the DC snow hole, but I actually think DC is gonna do pretty well tonight and tomorrow, in my opinion. So
Yeah,
we'll see.
remember that 2017 storm where Philadelphia got, like, 25 inches or whatever? Like, I don't know if it was
I think it
2017,
was
but it was the
2016.
storm where it targeted 16?
Yeah, 2016. Because I do remember
Yeah, I
that.
also got blanked too.
I got about 18 inches of snow with that storm, and that was amazing.
I remember that storm. That was, I think that was, I don't know if I was on Tropical Tidbits at that time. Oh wait, I think I was. That might have been my first storm on Tropical Tidbits.
I was still at the phase where I was too young to even realize that I can look at models and see, and it was just kind of thing where my mom was like, "It's gonna snow," and I was like, "Oh yeah, it's gonna snow."
I don't know. It's just, it's so rewarding just seeing like you're capable of doing your own forecast. It's like a lot of people say it's kind of dumb, but you know, it's just when you're interested in something and you do it on your own for the first time, you don't need any
Right.
TV meteorologist. It's just, I don't know. I wouldn't say life changing, but it's definitely refreshing.
Oh yeah,
Like when you
and
make your own. It's like when you get your own check for the first time or
oh yeah,
something.
absolutely. And another thing about making your own forecast is it's so amazing. Like, like say if my forecast I made was absolutely like pinpoint accurate, or one of the areas that I put in was like pinpoint accurate. The feel of confidence that you get and just how accomplished you feel is amazing. And people respect that. People trust you because of that, because you made a good forecast, and it got some attention and it verified. You don't the TV meteorologists you see on the news, they always say like, "Oh, it must be nice to get paid, to be wrong." I don't want to get paid to be wrong. I mean, obviously, I'm going to be wrong, but I want to try to be the most accurate, obviously. So, I like making my own forecast, and I like trying to think, well, this meteorologist said this, but what about this? What if this happens?
I used to average. I used to average every single TV meteorologist snow map my area. It's like I'd average it. I'm like, oh, this is how much I'm gonna get.
Yeah, I thought about doing that before, but yeah, it's not about averaging it. Yeah, like I kept in mind that it's gonna be a wet storm, and there's gonna be the ratios, or it's gonna be much higher than probably 10 to 1. It might be like 10 to 15, honestly. I mean, 1 to 15, honestly.
Yeah, and then you see other TV meteorologists, so snowfall maps,
Yeah,
and it's like, well, I don't agree because, and then you give like a valid answer, and then I don't know, it just feels you feel confident, and
right.
you know, nothing better than being confident about something.
It actually happened to me, um, when I posted my map. I don't know, someone said something to me. I forgot what it was. Let's see. Oh, it said
I agree with that guy.
he said, I honestly think good, maybe a little overdone in Southern Virginia. And I looked, and I was just like, I only put them in the 2 to 5 inch
Yeah,
range.
yeah, you're definitely, yeah, I mean, I know you just half-assed that,
Yeah.
but definitely overdone in Virginia.
It was pretty much like that. Like and then
Norfolk, I mean, they
oh,
don't get, they don't usually get anything.
this guy, it was just because it was the way how I posted on Twitter. You can't even see like this purple. Norfolk isn't in. They're like right down here. They're on borderline 0 to 2, the 2 to 5 range thing down here.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it was just my like Twitter made this purple look so bad. So and then this guy said, "Think dry air will hurt your 8 to 12 in Western Fairfax," and I'm just like, "What dry air?"
Well, what's the humidity
I
over
don't
there
know.
right now?
Right now,
Yeah, what's the
let's see, where can we go for that? What model
Because
can?
honestly, I don't think dry air will be much of an issue over there.
Oh yeah, I don't think so either.
Let me see. Wait, I'm not familiar with Virginia. Let me see where it is. Fairfax. I heard
There
this city
is going to
before.
be very minimal dry air
Oh,
sweeping.
there's no dry air. What is that guy
That's
talking
that's what
about?
I said. I'm just like, what? Dry air? Where? Hold on. Let's see. Where do we got to go for?
Maybe at the start a little bit,
I mean, take
but
a look at
like
this. We got
every
upper
single
level,
area.
mid level, and lower level. You can see just in these previews right here. There is minimal dry air in
There's
the
no
in
dry
the
air.
lower, mid, and upper levels of the atmosphere. So, uh,
Even on the northern fringe, the air isn't like it's more moist than usual.
right.
So I don't see that guy's point. I
Yeah,
just don't see it.
I think it was just kind of. I mean, I respect his opinion. Like I said, I asked for his thoughts, and he thought that, but I don't see where he got that. But he might be right. And dry air comes and busts this whole storm. So
And 8 to 12 for the Washington area and the Baltimore area is within reason, honestly.
yeah. I mean,
I
all
mean,
the
maybe it might
models.
get hurt with the northern fringe a little bit, but again, that sharp cutoff is there, and I think they're still in play for to be in that sharp cutoff unless we get a south trend, and it's only trending more north from here, so
Right.
I think 8 to 12 is reasonable.
So, I mean, I feel like this forecast is pretty good for some areas. Like you said, I have to move my 0 to 2 inches further north now that we know that it's going to it's going to trend more north.
And I
It's,
think the northern fringe could be up a little bit,
yeah,
not shifting all the way to northwest Jersey, but just a little bit.
just slightly, about like 30 miles maybe.
2 to 5, I'd say maybe including me or just below. Like, I guess put me on the border.
You just want to be in my 2 to 5 inch range. Let's admit it. No.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
Um,
I think
I have 1 to 4, so
I think you're gonna get some good snow tomorrow, without a doubt. I mean, models are trending north on the moisture. It's definitely gonna be a good day tomorrow. Hopefully.
yeah, I'm saying 1 to 4, but honestly, like if I don't think I'm gonna get more than the most I think I'll get is like 6
I
if it
was thinking the same
overperforms.
thing. Definitely.
But 6, it's still a long shot, but if it performs like well, yeah.
Honestly, I agree with this link that you sent me here. I think the most that I could get is about a foot
Well,
tomorrow.
that's just the GFS ensembles. There's still the Euro ensembles you haven't looked at.
Where are you at? Right here? Yeah.
Go to ensembles and do ECMWF, and then go to precipitation and yeah, so
Let's see. This is for Euro, right? Euro has it worse for me. It has me only getting 7 inches.
well, you look at the ensemble mean. That's where the average is. It has about 3.8, almost 4 inches, which is pretty good.
It's pretty good, but I definitely like what the GFS was trying to.
Wait, what's the lowest one?
For the GFS, it
Yeah, what's
has
the
0.79.
womp womp? Hey, at least you're definitely getting snow
Oh yeah, but
in some capacity.
I mean, considering
Why don't you
how.
look at the Euro and see if any of them has no snow?
Oh, hold on.
That has 50 ensembles, so there's more of a chance.
Snow depth. There's one that says zero. I mean, yeah, zero point zero
Zero.
six. So either way, there's a chance of snow tomorrow. It's not out of the question for Philly.
You're gonna get a few. You're at least gonna get a few flakes.
Definitely, I can tell you 100% few flakes, but I
You're gonna get some flakes.
absolutely.
100% chance.
I mean, it'll be a good day hopefully tomorrow. Let's see what these other ensembles. This is GEFS. Want to say
The rest don't have snow.
they don't? Wait, this one did.
Well, we just looked at the GFS. That's the
Oh,
GFS
oh, my
one.
bad. Hold on.
The icon. I mean, we all know the icon, but that doesn't
Oh yeah.
have snow ensembles. It just has temperature and precip. I mean, we could look at the precip.
Yeah, I was about to say we can look at the precipitation and see what it says. I mean, 0.75
Um,
inches of
so
water.
ensemble mean is 0.18.
Yeah.
Um, At a 10 to 1, that's a 1.8. I think by average it'll be a 1.8 because by average it'll be 10 to 1. So
Actually, I was looking at the icon earlier, and I know that that was the other model that doesn't want to give me snow. It stayed further south, and I assume that's
the
what it's still
icon's
doing.
coming out in 30 minutes.
30 minutes?
Icon went north.
Oh, it
The
did?
18 did.
It did?
Yeah.
I only look at the icon through Windy. That's the only place I know where it's actually at. I don't really care about the icon because I never use it.
Well, the icon is a tropical tidbit staple, so use
Yeah.
it.
Here's what the icon says. Look, the icon keeps it. Look how far south that is according to the icon, and it has it being a significantly smaller event
Yeah, the icon isn't the most accurate.
versus the NAM. You know, it got. I mean, well, I forgot it's windy, and I don't have the paid version. It didn't upgrade. It didn't. It didn't update for the new NAM model.
What's the
But
difference between windy and ventus sky?
windy is more like I think if you're like own a boat, and Ventusky is just like if you like weather. I like
Because I
it.
like that new snow feature. I mean, I use ventus sky, but I like windy snow feature.
I do like Windy Snow feature because it's like quick, but I like Ventusky because is it Ventusky or Ventusky? It's
I don't
Ventusky.
care.
I don't know. I
I'll
don't.
pronounce it how I want to.
But like how you've been using Weather.us, now it's here on Win. I mean Ventusky, whatever you want to say. This
Yeah, it's a good
website.
alternative.
Yeah, you know, I feel like it's faster than Weather.us because you have to wait for all the ads to load and all that. But this, you know, I can look back at all these historical stuff. It's got the GFF. It has all these models right here. So, and on your phone,
It's
even
definitely a good visualizer for wind direction, and as you can see, the wind direction is from the northwest, so
Mhm.
you definitely got the cold air rushing in.
Oh, trust me, I was wearing I was wearing shorts today, and I went outside, bone chilling cold. I had to put on a bunch of sweatpants and a nice pair of socks.
So, uneducated boomers in the comment section of some popular meteorologists be like, "It was 60 today. How can it snow if it's 60?" Oh, guess what? Now the cold air's coming in, and they're about to be dead wrong, and they're about to see how.
Yeah, I feel like people don't understand that. I'm just like,
That
just
is a
because it was 60
misconception.
today does not mean it's not gonna snow.
No, if anything, 60 like being really warm the day before is actually more of an indication of snow than not indication of snow because all storms come from like that was as a result of the northern stream leaving. So and we need a northern stream and then the southern stream. So
Right, exactly. So yeah, and I remember multiple times snow. It was like 70 in 2017, and the next day we got snow. It was like 4 inches. It was kind of a bust, but still, it's possible. It happens, and it's happening tonight.
it happens a lot actually.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'd say half, at least 40% of storms I've seen had like 60 degrees at least 3 days before.
Oh yeah.
It's not uncommon.
Except I'm looking back at the 2018 January snowstorm we had. That thing was a beautiful storm. Look at that. That was cold all week before that hit, but it
Oh, I
was.
remember at like 949 millibars.
Oh, it looked like a hurricane
Remember
on
that?
satellite. Yeah.
It was a little offshore, but it was so strong that that didn't even matter.
Right. If it was a little bit further inland, that would have been better than probably
I
the
got 16
2016.
inches.
Really? Wow. I only
I
got
got
8.
16.
Actually, let's see what this thing says I got. This says I only got 5 inches, but I remember sticking a roller in the ground, which is kind of inaccurate.
Go to around go to around Staten Island and go like to New Jersey part south, and that's how much snow I got.
Like we're at, like towards
Um,
Edison.
towards like towards Matawan. Towards
Madeline.
Matawan.
Where's that at?
Matawan being go south, south, south.
South, south, south. Oh, right here. I see it. 6.7. But that's with the icon model. Let's look at the GFS. Oh, it made it worse. I
It's even worse. I
believe
definitely
you.
got that is yeah, I definitely got 16.
Yeah, I definitely believe you because these are all very inaccurate. My
It's
my new
covering my
puppy.
whole.
was in the snow, and she was much more taller than three
Yeah, we
inches.
did not get 4 inches.
Yeah, so that was dang. We have some good stats for stream. Pretty good. I
What's
like
our
it.
stats?
Got 112 playbacks. People stuck around for an average of 2 minutes, so I'll take it.
2 minutes. How long is this? Like
Uh,
almost 90 minutes. We've been streaming.
yeah, but it looks like people have been joining off and on, so I'll take it.
Well, whatever. Then I could watch this later.
I'll watch it
Let
later.
me see how much interactions on my Facebook.
Let me see how much this got. Oh, it's got 1,000 impressions and only 12 likes. I mean, it's not about the likes, but still, you know what I mean.
How much? Oh, I got a question.
What's up?
How much for North Shore Suffolk? Yeah. How much for North Shore Suffolk County, Fort Jeff to Mannersville area? Just wondering. Suffolk County. Why do I keep botching the pronunciation? Okay, so that's Eastern Long Island. All right, so Eastern.
Euro?
This guy named Scott Furman.
It's like
Um,
it's like really Eastern Long
what's your
Island
opinion on Eastern Long Island's part of the storm? What would that be?
for me.
Yeah,
Well,
what's your opinion?
based on the northern trend that we're getting right now, I definitely say that Long Island is now in the picture, and
Eastern Long Island.
Eastern Long Island,
Port Jeff.
like
Port Jeff.
towards like that, like right here, right?
The northern east, like northeast Long Island.
Northeast Long
I'm
Island.
suggesting.
Hold on. Let's look at the NAM because I want to see what the NAM said before I say anything. This is the newest run. No.
I'll send him like a time. I'll send him like a time frame of when we talk about this.
I definitely think. Oh wait, will Litchfield, Kentucky get any snow in the next couple weeks? In the next couple weeks, I'd say probably. But in terms of is Connecticut, I didn't mean to say Kentucky. Is Connecticut even going to be involved in this storm?
No, Port Jefferson, New York.
Or
Like
Jefferson. Oh, I was reading the chat
Suffolk
on the live
County.
stream, but hold on, let me answer this, guys. Yeah.
Oh
So,
no, yeah, no. Oh,
alright.
sorry.
No, you're good. You're good.
You can answer. I didn't know you were answering someone else, so you can answer this guy first.
Okay, well, yeah, he just asked if Connecticut is going to get any snow in the next couple weeks, and I'd say that's
Let me see.
definitely a possibility. But in
You'll
terms,
definitely get snow. You'll get your opportunities, especially for January 7th.
right? But in terms of, oh yeah, yeah. But in terms of the storm that's coming tonight into tomorrow,
No.
probably not. Maybe some
Unless
flurries.
we get a
but
major shift, which we won't, because it's
Yeah.
literally starting almost now.
yeah, I don't think it's going to trend that far north to get Connecticut. But there's
Oh, and that's like more North Connecticut. Yeah, forget it.
Yeah, but there is a
Get it.
potential for a storm January 7th, and this is really far out, so take this one with a grain of salt, but it even has one around the 17th too. So, we should be falling back into a snowier weather pattern,
Don't
hopefully.
even mention it.
So,
The 17th one.
and now in terms of Long Island, for the other person's question, the NAM came out, trended north, it has Long Island in the picture, Euro has Long Island in the picture, GFS has Long Island in the picture, and I think the HRRR has it.
Yeah. So basically, for the Long Island question, this is the northern shore. Now, do I think the northern shore is in play? Yes, it's in the coding to an inch according to me.
Yeah.
But I think that it might be a little too north to see the really heavy bands, but you could definitely get light to moderate snow, and you definitely could see an inch or two.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
But you won't get anything more than an inch or two. But you'll definitely get snow, but it's nothing to get worked up about. It's definitely not your storm.
Yeah, you won't have to go out there with a snowblower. You can probably just walk over all that. You'll be fine. It's not gonna be a lot of snow for Long Island, but if the storm does keep trending north a little bit, maybe you'll be walking with the 3 inches of snow. But otherwise, I fully agree with what you said.
Nah, I don't
1 to
think
2
so.
inches.
I don't think so. I think it'll be at most 2 for northern Long Island, East End.
I mean, the Euro says it. But whatever Euro says goes.
Euro's one model, and I think it's slightly overdone.
Euro and this is the old NAM, and You know, the NAM kind of has that area
Everything
in
in
there,
them.
so it's cold here. Thank you. Oh yeah, it's freezing. Strong cold front. We got some Arctic air pushing through right now. It's crazy. It was 61 degrees for me earlier today, and now it's let me check the weather station. 40.
Well, it's
40 degrees right now.
yeah, it's 40 for me too. Like, oh my God, that's like 20 degrees in like what is it? Like 5 hours or four
That is
hours?
insane. And temperature is still falling. According to my Apple weather, which I don't trust, it says snow's gonna get here at 3. Don't trust that thing. That thing's garbage.
Actually, that's a good estimate.
I mean, yeah, I mean, but I'm saying in general, don't trust Apple weather. It's terrible.
Oh, definitely.
Come to people like us. You can follow him on Facebook. You can follow me here. I have Twitter and all that. You have Twitter?
Um, I do, but it's not for weather.
Oh, never mind. Can't get
Oh,
him
the
there.
new hourly HRRR trended south
Nuh-uh.
a
Are you kidding?
tiny bit. A tiny bit. I'm fearing now. Only has
How?
the northern fringe to like Staten Island now instead of like Yonkers.
I do not
Like
like this.
northern Staten Island.
Get these,
No.
get these terrible South trends out of here. You're gonna make me have a nervous breakdown.
It only gets me an inch instead of two. No.
I don't like it. Don't like where this went.
I don't want your map to be correct.
My map.
I want my map to be correct.
You know what? I don't think I even want your map to be. Well, no, because you cut me off with the freaking 5 to 10. You have me stuck at your little 1 to 4 because of I-95.
You'll get four. You'll get four.
No, I want to be in the 5
You're
to
on the
10.
higher end. You're like at a three. I would say you're like a 2 to 4.
No. Oh, no, it better be something much better
No,
than that.
okay. You're a 3 to 6. You're a 3 to 6.
I kind of want 8 inches of snow tomorrow. For me, it was 48. Now it's 20. Oh man, I can't even.
Eight
Now you're in
inches
the
is
20s.
doable, but I wouldn't forecast it. It's doable.
I'm not
Well
forecasting, but
performed.
it only takes one. It only takes one snow band to set up and drop like 3 inches.
I don't know if we'll have 3 inch stow bands, but it's definitely with the setup. I mean, it's not out of question.
Listen, I don't question nature.
How much are you getting? Who?
Well, I meant both of us.
Well,
I'm expected
yes,
to
yes.
get
Uh,
um. Well, good question.
Which one? We have different ideas of how much we're gonna get.
We have different ideas, and we also live in different areas in New Jersey. Like me, I think what he said earlier is correct. Probably 3 to 6. I think 8 inches is potentially doable, like he said with the setup, but probably 3 to 6 just to play it
I
safe.
think I put 1 to 4 for my area. Um, I think it could either go either way. I could either get more than that, like more of a 2 to 4 or 2 to 5, or I can get if it trends south, then I could get like a coating to 2 inches, like Evan said.
Well, this is your snowfall map, and I think it still stands. I mean, I think you took into consideration that it was probably going to trend further north. I absolutely did not, but I'm still rocking with this. We're just going to move the 0 to 2 inches a little bit further north, and move the 2 to 5 a little bit further north, and then maybe get that 5 to 8 inches a little bit extended a little bit more in South Jersey. But
Yeah.
otherwise, I think we did really good. Hello,
Brian Bosworth, what's up? Every model run for the past 24 hours for Annapolis. Annapolis is gonna get
Oh yeah,
hammered.
for Annapolis, I'd say it's pretty good. Every model run. I'd say you guys are very much safe for a good snowstorm tonight and
There'll be a
tomorrow.
little bit of mixing in Annapolis, but I think it's only gonna be like at most like a couple hours.
Yeah. Uh, you
Oh
know,
wait, no, I was seeing more south. No, you're not gonna get that much mixing. A little bit, but
I
you're
don't really
definitely in
think
24
mixing
foot.
is going to be an issue for many people. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, obviously, whoever's like on the snow rain line, the rain snow line, yeah. But I mean, like overall, it's a pretty defined storm. Like it's either
Like
you're
for my
getting one
area
or
and
the
your
other.
area,
Yeah,
mixing.
on the rock. Absolutely. It sucks that I live in an area that is kind of on edge. We keep getting northern trends, we celebrate, then we get southern trends, and I fall into a deep depression.
What
What
do
do
you
you think
think
the
the
max
max snowfall
snowfall
will
will
be?
be? 17 inches. I think
That's
someone's going to
just
report that.
because that's just because of one model. Going by one model.
No, I just think it's possible. I
You
mean, what do
gotta
you?
go with your gut.
That's what my heart
My
said.
my gut says there will be a 16.2 reading in Western Delaware.
So you just made fun of me for saying 17 inches, and you hit them with the 16.2.
You gotta be specific.
All right, I tell you, I'm going with 17.3, and I'm thinking it's going to be somewhere in Maryland on the Delmarva Peninsula. I'm thinking that. So
So we're like an inch apart in the pretty much the same area,
yeah.
like
So one of
10
us is a
miles away.
GFS model, one of us is a Euro model, and one of us is going to cave into each other, and we're going to agree.
Wilmington, Delaware. Let's see what we got.
Wilmington's right
Wilmington's
here.
gonna get hammered.
Yeah, you're looking pretty good, not gonna lie. Wilmington,
Honestly, that 16.2, that random prediction might be in Wilmington, Delaware. I mean,
I think you're being a little crazy. Nah.
where do you think that will be? All right, let's see. Western Delaware.
What, the 16
I'm gonna
point?
pick a random town in Western Delaware.
I'm gonna do that too. I'm gonna pick a random town where I think it's gonna happen.
Bridgeville, Delaware. 16.2. Book it.
You see Churchill, Maryland? They're getting 17 inches. Okay?
If you live in Churchill, you're getting 17 inches.
Now if you live in Wilmington, I'd say 5 to 7 inches is probably a solid bet. I'd bet money on that. Not really, but
Yeah, I think you're outside of the like foot tier, but you could definitely get 8 inches.
I mean,
Like,
I want to move my snow map further north, but you can see when I do that, my 5 to 8 will include Wilmington. So 5 to 8 inches, I'd say for you in Wilmington.
yeah, because it's gonna be cold. The snow ratios are gonna be 10 to 1 or more.
Hmm.
So you can easily get 8 inches.
Yeah.
Um 5 to 10, maybe.
I wouldn't be surprised. 10.
4 to 8, somewhere around that ballpark.
It really all depends on where the banding sets up. If you find yourself getting light snow this whole storm, you're probably going to get 3 or 4 inches. But if you get lucky and you get hit by a lot of heavy snow bands, like one after another, so like I said, that's where you're gonna get those big snow totals over a foot. And like I said, with my gut, 17 inches. I think that's definitely possible.
What's your take on the snow situation in the Tennessee Valley? Will the air be too warm in the valley for accumulation?
Well, Tennessee, I was just looking at it. It looks like they're switching over to snow right now. We got some heavy rain right here, but I think it should all switch over to snow. I mean, let me check the model. Maybe not all of Tennessee. How much do you think Mays Landing, New Jersey would? Where's Mays Landing? That's not near Cape May, right?
Dang, we're getting so many questions.
I'm cool with it. I like the questions.
I'm cool with it. Oh, Maze Landing? Ooh. Oh my god, jackpot. Jackpot. Jackpot.
Mays Landing's like right where is like near Cape
Yeah,
May, right?
it's like east of Vineland and
And
north of
oh,
Cape
right here.
May. And you're I think you're at the perfect spot, I think, for heavy accumulating snow and big totals. I wouldn't be surprised if that 16.2 is not in eastern Delaware and in Mays Landing. Like that is totally possible.
Now, to answer Jay's question about the Tennessee Valley, as you can see, based on this model run right here, this is the NAM. It has, you're probably going to start out as rain. I believe it's raining for you right now. And then you will switch over to snow. And I do believe you can potentially get some accumulation, definitely on the grass, definitely on your car. Maybe not the roads, which is a
You
good thing. Who wants snow on the roads? But yeah.
You're using a model for a something that should be current observations.
Well, because he's not really in the middle of the storm yet. We kind of have to, we can see it's
Yeah, but
raining.
you could kind of tell it's coming in like an hour or two.
Oh yeah, no, I mean yeah, they're getting some rain right now. Look at that. Looks like it's getting dumped on rain. But you can see
And
right
duped.
behind it, there's a lot of snow. So definitely gonna get
Yeah,
some accumulation.
yeah. You don't need really a model to say that. You could just see it and be like, "Oh, snow's coming."
Snow's coming. Well, yeah, but you don't, you know, you don't know how much snow.
Okay, another question.
But what we
It's like
got?
we're playing 20 questions. What's your opinion? The conflicting models so close to the storm. Um, So the reason why this was so tough is because it's usually tough when you got the northern stream and the southern stream breaking apart literally. So they focused more on the northern stream like they usually do and didn't really focus on the southern stream just the GFS did. So that's why it's being so tough and that's why we didn't latch on that quickly.
Yeah,
It's a tough situation.
I agree. There's a lot of variables, and none of the
Mhm.
models. One of the models is always too much snow, too less snow, trends north, trends south. So it's really
Not
hard.
flip-flopping.
A lot of flip flopping with the models, and it's really hard to put together a forecast. And it's
Mhm.
another reason why I hate when people say it must be nice to get paid to be wrong. Like, I'm not trying to be wrong. There's just so much going on. It's hard not to be wrong.
We're both doing this for free on our own will
Oh yeah,
because
nobody's
we're
getting paid for
hobbyists.
this, but let's see. Just the valley always stays warm. Yeah, you're right. I mean, especially since it's a valley, but I definitely think there's a lot of cold air coming in. I mean, this is a strong front, so I
I don't
definitely
know
think
much about weather in valleys.
you don't know much about weather in valleys.
All I know is that they get lots of fog.
Yeah, valleys are just always because what is it? I was literally just looking up how the valleys work. I just know they always stay warmer, obviously, than the mountains, and since he's like below the mountain levels, it might stay rain for him. But I think there'll be enough cold air that it'll switch over for snow. That's
I
just my
hope it
opinion.
goes north like 50 miles. It won't though. Um,
I
it's
mean, it's
possible.
trending.
It's trying to, but it's getting tougher and tougher to ask that way each run. I mean, Nam and HRRR Midnight kind of did it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, someone's asking about the wind situation, which we talked about earlier in the stream, but we'll talk about it again. It's fine.
Oh yeah. I don't mind. I don't mind re-talking about things, especially if people want to know. I don't mind.
I
Yeah.
don't mind either. I
But
was trying to be sarcastic.
yeah. Uh, in terms of wind, uh, maybe it won't. There will be some blizzard conditions, in my opinion. It probably won't last for about 4 hours, but we're definitely
Especially
going to get
in
some.
Delaware and Maze Landing.
Yes. I mean, look at the Mid Atlantic. You'll see, once the storm comes in, especially tomorrow morning, you can see we got some pretty heavy wind gusts at 7 a.m. in North Carolina and Virginia. That's not exactly where the snow's at, but you can see once that low pressure system gets off into the coast, into the waters, we
It's
got some
cranking.
we got some nice heavy winds right there along the Virginia coast, Maryland coast, and Delaware. And as we continue through the storm, it just gets worse. So if you're near the coast, definitely could get some blizzard conditions. And just because of how big the snowflakes are going to be, even if there's not a lot of wind further inland, I still think that visibilities will be dropped. So it'll look like a blizzard, but it won't classify as a blizzard. That's just my opinion.
Whiteout conditions, pretty much.
Whiteout conditions, yeah, that's the word. That's what I wanted to say. Actually, while I was streaming, I have a GoPro
In
outside right now.
Annapolis, yeah, you definitely could get some blizzard conditions for like 30 minutes to an hour. It's not out of question.
I mean, it's further inland, Annapolis, right? If am I thinking of the right city? It's in Maryland, right?
It's kind of near to Chesapeake.
Okay. Yeah, I think I know where it's at a little bit.
I mean, you don't have to be on right on the coast to have a blizzard.
Oh yeah, true. But I'm just saying it'll be pretty easy. I mean, it'll be easier if you're on the coast because winds are obviously going to be more intense and amplified on the coast. But like I said, with all the snow that's going to be
Even
falling
on the
tomorrow,
bay. So yeah,
real close to the bay,
real close to the bay.
like near Baltimore, right? or am I too far north?
Yeah, I mean, I've been there. It's close to the Chesapeake.
Yeah. What am I talking about? I could have swore I drove through Annapolis to go down to Florida. It's like near I-95, right? Or did I drive through Baltimore? I drove through Baltimore.
It's close to I-95.
Yeah, it's not popping up on my radar scope,
20,
so it's
20
me
south, the 20 south of Baltimore, he says.
20 south of. Okay,
Miles or minutes?
probably miles.
Probably. Yeah, it looks like
It's
miles.
just like not popping up on radar scope like at all. Because I know I've seen it around here, but if it's anywhere on Delmarva or on the other side, though, like towards DC, you're gonna
Hmm.
get a good storm tomorrow, and you're gonna potentially get some whiteout blizzard conditions. So,
Yeah, and especially with the Chesapeake might enhance those. If you ever get snow drifts,
oh yeah,
be some snow drifts.
absolutely.
Delmarva, New Jersey.
Too easy. So yeah, definitely. And like we talked about earlier in the stream, frontal genesis gonna be a lot of frontal genesis in play for that area, especially your area, uh, just east of Washington D.C. So that's also gonna amplify how much snow we're getting.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Chronogenesis could go as far north as Tom's River.
oh yeah, absolutely.
It's not out
And
of question.
and like we said earlier in the stream, potential for some thunder snow. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this because you know, I don't feel like we get snowstorms like this a lot. So when we do, they're very exciting. I don't really remember, you know, well, maybe I do. Especially nor'easters. Nor'easters are good for that. The coastal storms, like you said, they're good for thunder
Yeah.
snow. But this storm is just like unique. This is like actually like really fun to track, really fun to look at. Usually, I'm not that crazy over winter storms. Hey, we just got a new subscriber. Thank you. Appreciate you.
I wouldn't say it's like super unique. I mean, I would call last year's January 31st one unique.
Oh
But
yeah.
this one, I mean, it's the origin of.
Well, that one was unique because it stalled out. This one's not gonna. This one's gonna be quick, but it's gonna pack a punch. So
Yeah, I mean,
it's only gonna be like a 10-hour storm, right?
yeah, it's a Miller A, so it's not really too unique. It's just your typical Miller A. I mean, the only thing atypical is it's little. It's not the 40-70 benchmark,
Right.
but
Oh, it's gonna be a
it doesn't
12
need to
hour
be.
storm. So classic winter storm, 12 hours, not no 3-day thing, but you know, the NAM right here has big punch. I mean, we got a big swath of nearly a foot or more, stretching all the way from Central Virginia all the way through into near Tom's River, New Jersey. So, what up from Cincinnati? Hey, how you doing?
All the way from Cincinnati.
Cincinnati, you're not even supposed to be in this storm, are you?
What are you doing here?
Maybe they just want to.
But glad we got some viewers.
I
Thank
know
you for
we got them
sticking
everywhere. We got them.
around.
That's what I like. I remember doing. I did a live stream for last year's winter storm down in Texas, back when Texas was under a whole entire winter storm warning, which was crazy. And we had people from Washington. In fact, I remember I met a guy. He said, "Yeah, I'm moving from Washington to I forgot where," and he was actually going to drive through the storm. And I remember I had to tell him like what's up, and I told him the times and like when you're probably going to get some turbulence. It's just so cool how you can meet people like from everywhere.
Yeah, I had some DMs for
Just
Weather in
watch it wonder.
Nutshell.
Yeah.
But I had some DMs questions for Weather in Nutshell, but I definitely didn't get them as frequently as this chat since this is my first live stream I ever did.
Oh, really? That's
I
awesome.
tried to do like solo ones, but honestly, they weren't that fun and it didn't really get interaction, so I'm just like, need to do something new.
I've never
This is definitely better.
oh yeah, I've never done a collaborative live stream, but I like this a lot more. Especially since you have your platform, I have my platform. We got new people coming in.
Differing opinions.
Y'all remember the huge one?
Y'all remember the
EA.
huge one?
Oh
We're
yeah.
reading the same
I
thing.
know. Yeah, talking about the one that lasted about 3 days. Or yeah, because I remember there was two pretty big ones last year.
But there's a lot of huge ones in those areas for
Especially PA and
last
North
year.
Jersey.
Yeah, oh yeah. We're just talking about it.
Yeah, we were just talking about
Talked about a lot. Talked
actually
about that storm a lot.
I remember it, and I only got about 8.7 inches from it, but I got screwed over so bad. We had dry air swoop in to South Jersey, and oh man, I remember watching it on radar scope. There was just heavy rain ban in northwestern Pennsylvania and North Jersey, and they were getting dumped on. And here I was getting like flurries, and it was sleet too. It was terrible. But
All right, want to know my story of that storm last year?
yeah, cause you got
So
it good.
I I work at Wawa Gas. So
That's awesome.
so I was out. So the snow started around the beginning of my shift. Way earlier than I was expecting. I'm like, what the heck? It's snowing already? And then so it started. So when it came nighttime, it was like 3 inches already. Everything was covered. Like I shoveled one section of the fuel cord. It separated into three. By the time I was done, I had that done, and I did the other section. And by the time I was done with the other section, um, the middle section was snow covered again. I'm like, and then the boss was like, "Hey, why aren't you shoveling?" I'm like, "I can't keep up with this. You think I could keep up with this?" And then, oh man, when it took me so long to clear out my car to drive home, and that was some storm.
I give you credit.
And then
Oh, go ahead.
I got 15 inches. Good one.
15. That much, I feel like I would have gotten it if it hadn't been for the dry air. But honestly, I give you credit because when a big storm like this happens, whether it be snowstorm, severe weather outbreak, I skip work, I skip school, I call out, I don't go. So you're a
Oh,
real one for
really?
not.
I love working when it's I wish I was working
I
tomorrow,
mean,
honestly.
do you not film the storm and post it? Like if I'm at work, I can't really film it, you know.
I did a car
Carson,
video
if you
one
want to
time,
follow
but
me on
that's about
Instagram
it.
or Twitter and send the pics to me, I'd love to see it because I mean I'm a weather geek.
Yeah, definitely. I
Definitely.
will. I mean, I'm off tomorrow because I have to do a little COVID quarantine because of my sister, but
Oh, I hope
yeah, I'll
she
definitely
feels
send
better.
some.
Um,
Yeah, she's feeling better. She felt way better today, so she should be fine.
that's good. But I have school tomorrow, and I'm not gonna go because I mean this storm. I mean this is the first big storm of the season. I can't miss this. And January 7th. There's this.
Does your mom like know about this?
She doesn't know that I post them because all right. So I don't tell anybody in my family that I have like a whole channel and everything because I'm trying to like grow it, and then I'll just kind of be like, hey, while you guys thought I was a total failure in school, I was actually growing a giant platform, and you know, so
All my family know. They're actually my first followers,
yeah.
so
Well,
I don't really care. Now I have 400.
that's nice, but so they don't really know, but my mom knows that I like whether or not, and I like to film it, but she doesn't realize I post it anywhere. So, but she supports, like, she'll let me stay home tomorrow. I'm gonna do
You're
it
like a
anyway.
superhero,
I know, right? Nice.
secret identity.
I mean, it's really nice of her. But we got 6 viewers watching. If anybody got any questions or want to say anything, what's your Insta? Yeah, it's in the description. It's the same name as my YouTube channel.
And if you want to follow me,
I also
for
put him in the
memes, I
description.
post memes. Um, Swaggedy knows too. I post lots of good memes. I
Wait,
don't
hold on.
post weather.
Because we've been streaming for like 2 hours and I've been drinking this huge cup of coffee. Do you mind entertaining the stream so I can go use the bathroom?
Okay.
All right, I'll be right back. Sorry.
Right, so I am alone right now. If any of you are watching, you're probably gonna leave because I am not good at entertaining when I'm alone, and I do not have control of the screen. So, what is this? This model is the NAM, the new NAM. Um, so let's just talk about this map. Um, I think it is a little. Talk about the map. Dang, 6 people are freaking watching, and I have no one really to talk to. One left. Oh man, this is so embarrassing. If any of you have questions to entertain me and make this not agonizing to four other people, please ask questions. I am so embarrassed right now. Please ask questions.
Alright, I'm back.
Oh my god, we only lost one person watching.
Wow, I didn't. You didn't bore the heck out of them. That's good.
No, I did. I'm like, please ask questions. And then no one did. And I'm like, what the heck is going on?
Maybe nobody has questions. They just like looking at the pretty colors on my screen right now.
Maybe they're like, dang, the stream is like 2 hours long, so all the questions are answered.
Nah, if anybody got questions, even if we already answered them, I don't mind re-answering.
Specific areas. I mean, maybe I guess everyone did this specific area thing.
Yeah, but if there's new people, I love telling people.
Oh, we got 6.
We got
A
six.
new
We're back.
person. 7. There we go. See, when you come back, everyone comes back.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is. Let's say we get some new. We need some new subscribers to also join
Are we
in.
getting snow in New Jersey?
Absolutely.
I mean,
Depends where.
I mean, yeah. Did you see the title? Southern New Jersey.
Good point. Good point. Attitude. Thank you. I'll follow you back after stream. You should definitely send me the snow pictures. I'd love that.
But a more broader question is Southern New Jersey obviously is getting the jackpot. Could see over a foot if you're south of Tom's River. Tom's River pointing south, could get as much as a foot. As far as Central Jersey goes, you can get as much as 6 inches or as much as coating because of a sharp cutoff that might be in Central Jersey or might be in southern North Jersey,
But the good
which
news
kind of
is
sounds
models are
indicative.
trending north for that, so it might not be there. Cutoff might not be there.
Yeah, models are trending north, so
There's a lot of variables.
it could be south. It could be
about
around the I-78,
Burlington.
possibly.
Where if I know that
Burlington.
place? I feel like I live near that place. Where's Burlington? That place sounds familiar. That's
Live
like
there?
no, I don't think I live there. I just know it's sounds
Oh,
familiar.
you live near there.
I think so.
Oh, Burlington expert. Why don't you explain?
Oh, here it is. Yeah, I do live near Burlington. Burlington? I live in Jersey. They still haven't canceled school yet. Do you think school is gonna get canceled? Evansham Township, New Jersey. I don't even know
Oh,
where that's at.
I know this. I'm good with this. Wait.
Okay.
What county is that? Evesham Township.
And yeah, Burlington. How
Is
much
Burlington under a winter storm warning?
No, they're under advisory. I think 3 to 6 inches is a safe bet. Right, that's based on where the models trended this storm right now. If it trends further south, probably like 2 inches. My school got shut down in New Jersey. I have school tomorrow, but I'm calling out for the storm. Anyway, what?
There's a rule of thumb, Nick Wheeler and Janier 37. Rule of thumb: if there is no warning, school is on. If there's a winter advisory, it can go either way. Usually no, but sometimes they do. But winter storm warnings and yes, school will be canceled no matter.
Yes.
Very likely, honestly.
And actually, my school, because of Omicron running rampant, they're trying to shut down their schools again. So I'm not really gonna go to school tomorrow anyway because I want to film the storm. But there's
Just say you're scared of Omicron.
Yeah, I'm scared of Omicron. Even though I know about 6 people who have it right now, 4 of them are vaccinated. So I've been dodging bullets. My test came back negative, so I'm good to go back to school tomorrow. But I won't be going back to school. That's good. We dodged that. Although I did do a home test, so not sure how accurate they are.
I wonder if my old school is like canceled.
Wait, you mean to tell me with even this the new trends in the models, the National Weather Service, are you kidding me? They haven't extended the winter storm warnings yet to like all of South Jersey and Delaware?
What's that?
I'm shocked that the National Weather Service Mount Holly hasn't extended the winter storm warnings to pretty much all of South Jersey and the rest of Delaware.
I mean, I agree with my winter weather advisory, but at least near the Philadelphia area, I would
And they're very
think
conservative with the
about a
snow
winter
totals, like
storm
I said.
warning.
They only got 4 to 6 inches. That's the highest that they got. Oh, what that was for?
Talk about low ball.
That was for Delaware. What about Jersey? Oh, well, they got Baltimore being 3 to 7. Why is it showing me Baltimore's when I clicked on Mount Holly? But whatever. Oh well, it's fine. Let's see. Look at this. Almost it looks like a lot of Alabama is seeing mixing or snow right now, and that look how heavy the snow is. That is insane to look at. Oh, I just started drawing. Look at that. That is
That
awesome. That's coming
we
towards
got
us,
3.
everyone.
Yeah, that is coming towards us. I don't know if it'll be as like strong, but
Oh,
definitely extremely heavy.
look at this snow band. Oh wow. Oklahoma? I don't know how you say that. They're getting slammed.
Oklahoma.
Is that actually snow? Yep, that's all snow. Holy crap. That is a that is a dumping of snow.
Ooh.
I'm so excited. I'm not gonna be
Yeah,
able
the
to sleep
Tennessee
tonight.
Valley is getting slammed with the heavy rain and then transitioning to heavy snow.
Hey, at least they're getting the snow.
Gigantic flakes.
Although I'm a little upset, like I said earlier, how people in Alabama managed to get snow before I did.
And salty.
Ew, the HRRR did trend south. Oh wait, that was an older run. Oh no, let me see this newer run. I'm still in it, but I don't.
I'm literally on the northern fringe line, like literally. It trended a little north. It's
Ew,
not 0 0 north.
it has Philly only getting 0.2 inches. Ew, nasty. Get that
You
out
know
of here.
what? I like the Nam
I
now, and
like
I
the
hate
Nam.
the
I'm
triple
gonna
R.
marry that, bro. Look at that, 7.6 inches for Philly. I'll take it. Is your YouTube talking to me or his name's Sean?
Well, for my weather, no, I don't have I only have Facebook. But Insta, obviously, you can follow my memes at SwaggyDKnows2, and my YouTube username is Swaggy Daddy. I also make really weird videos. Lots of memes.
Swaggy Daddy. Tell you what. Let me check my Instagram. My Instagram won't work.
Well, Evan, why don't you follow my Instagram and why don't you subscribe to my YouTube?
Okay, I got you. What's Instagram? Swaggy knows.
Raggedy knows too, because I got banned. That's how you can know how good my memes are.
Swaggity knows, like your nose.
Like, knows, like, oh, I know this.
Okay.
I'm excited. My school got shut down for virtual,
You're
and
gonna
I'm
have to send a
so
link to me.
mad, like, a. Okay, I am glad that happened. I'm luckily still on winter break. Can't relate. I'm gonna wake up at like 6:30 and my mom will be like, Nick, school's canceled, and then I'll celebrate, but not for long because unfortunately I have to shovel. It's gonna be my first time shoveling. That's why you buy a snowblower.
Holy crap! Carson sent the photos of the snow, and they got holy crap.
Let me see it.
I'll send them to you on Discord. If I can.
Oh, my college has a delayed opening even though I'm still on winter break.
That is awesome. I am so jealous. This makes me so excited for tomorrow because I won't be surprised to see scenes like that again. Is what they sent me.
I mean, I've seen bakes flakes before.
Oh yeah, but you know, good to know. We gained a few subscribers. I appreciate that. I'll wake up at 6. New subscribers. It's good to see the channel growing. Because I'm gonna post a storm probably what's it tomorrow. Thank you. Nick Wheeler just subscribed. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Nick Wheeler, even though it's not my channel, but I'm not complaining.
You helped me a lot. But look, now our average watch time is 3 minutes and 10 seconds. See how that increased? Did you hear about Japan getting a lot of snow? I did not, but I believe it. I know Japan, just like the west coast of the United States, it's kind of like that for them. They get a lot of snows in their mountainous area, and they get like 8 inches of snow sometimes. I saw the videos on YouTube of like tour buses.
Nick Wheeler, you could do it. You could do it. It's only 13. You could do it.
13. Snow. You could, what?
You're weak. Weak.
You can learn how to use a snowblower. All you gotta do is, honestly, I never had a snowblower before. I have no clue how to use it, but assuming it's like a lawnmower, just start her up and push.
This is the new generation, folks. They don't even know how to use a snowblower. Wow.
I don't know. I never lived in a place where I needed one.
Yeah, I never used a snowblower before.
I used to live in apartments,
shoveling.
and maintenance would come out and do it. And then when I actually got a house, we didn't get snow big enough to the point where we needed that. It was just shovel, or just drive away. So
Maze Landing warning only said 4 to 6. I think that will bust, and you should see double of that, in my opinion.
Probably was looking at the National Weather Service. Yeah, I think the National Weather Service being very conservative.
Well, National Weather Service said like 6 to 8.
Wait, the new forecast came out?
Or no, that forecast, it's on your screen.
Yeah,
it's 6 to 8.
Maze Landing. 4 to 6, right? Oh, right here?
No,
is that it?
No, it's you know.
Oh, the
okay,
yellow
so
is 6 to 8. Wow, I'm so dumb.
You know the Bermuda Triangle of Vineland, Atlantic City, and Cape May?
Yeah.
It's right in the middle.
Oh, okay. So yeah, they're in the they're in the 6 to 8. Wow, I thought the yellow was 4 to 6.
I'd still go a little higher, but it's better.
Honestly, I put you in the 8 to 12.
8 to 12.
And put Philly in that darn 4 to 6, please. I'm sick of looking at that 1 to 2.
Yeah, I
Let's
know.
See. All right, the last time they posted
at least
this,
make me have 2 to 3 National Weather Service.
Yeah, at least give you
the
some.
WPC looks pretty good, honestly.
They haven't posted that. I'm gonna DM them because usually we text a lot. So we answer sometimes. Look, they text me and I answer.
There we go.
Look at that. I talk to the National Weather Service Mount Holly sometimes. Weather for Life. Yo.
Hey.
I love live streaming. Really fantastic. You meet a lot of people and you grow a lot. Fantastic. Tell you what.
I should do it more, but I don't know if I have the confidence to do it alone, so I have to do it with someone.
Because I've been working and because of school, you know, this is just so happened to happen at a good time where I took a week off from work, and then because it was winter break.
Where do you work?
And then my boss, she gave me another week off from work only because it's the first week of January. It's our least busiest week of the year, so she didn't really need me. So I pretty much had 2 weeks off. So. And
where do you work?
School. Oh, Five Guys. My bad. I keep ignoring you. Burlington said,
I love Five
1
Guys.
to 3 inch. Bro, like I said, it depends on where the storm goes. Keeps trending north. I think it's gonna be more than 1 to 3 inch.
Burlington, New Jersey. That's about on. It's like my location. It's on the northern.
Isn't it near Ben Salem
or the western fringe?
Yeah, it's right near Ben Salem. Yeah, I think
they're a chance in my area. I'd say. Yeah. I don't know. I'd say 2 to 4 around there. Definitely could be more if it trends more north.
Yeah, definitely.
That's my guess for Burlington.
Yeah, I work at Five Guys and it's amazing because all the burgers are free and I eat a bunch.
Yo, that's sick. My food isn't free.
Wawa doesn't give you free food?
Wawa gives me discounted food.
How much? Because I was thinking about working there. Is it worth it?
They give you a 35% discount. So like a classic hoagie is about $5 opposed to like $8.
Classic hoagie's $8 up there?
Well, think it's more like seven, something in the
There's
sevens, but I guess for like
669 for me down here.
upper fours.
Crazy. I
Wawa is
wanna.
so good,
When's the
but I
when's
eat it every day, so the magic's gone.
I go after the gym. I always go to Wawa because it's like right down the street and it's easy protein for my muscles. I gotta stop. 15 hours from now, we're gonna be in the middle of a snowstorm. Can you believe it? Also, I have a
Well, I
Facebook
don't know
too.
about me,
I made a
but
Facebook. How do I follow
you,
you?
yeah,
How do I use Facebook?
you have to be a boomer.
I don't know
Oh,
how to.
the FV3 came out, the high resolution GFS.
Okay.
You know the high resolution GFS. It's always overperforms and makes us happy. I'm not too concerned.
It's only updated an hour.
Yeah,
Oh, I
yeah, I
like.
like it. It's another hit.
Uh, oh yeah, Wawa has great bacon, egg, and cheese bagels. So does Dunkin'. I actually ate 2 of those today. And do I like mostly winter weather or all weather? I love all weather. You know, I like winter weather because I live in a winter weather area. But I feel like I do better with severe weather and hurricanes. It's more up my alley. But
I do better with winter storms.
yeah.
So if you're looking for winter storm stuff, ignore Evan and listen to me.
Yeah, what he said. But if you're looking for thunderstorms and hurricanes, that's I mean I could break down a whole thunderstorm for you right here, right now, and it would be fantastic.
Yeah, I'm not clueless, but I'd rather do winter storms. That's my strong suit.
All right, so thunderstorms, like I feel like they're impossible to predict where they're going to initiate. I mean, you can get it, overall, like where it might happen, but you can't pinpoint where.
Oh, definitely.
But winter storms just have so much like this is so fun. There's so many variables and it's fun. I love it because this is like my passion.
Especially instability,
But at the
like
same time,
thunderstorms,
it's
and
just so
not frontal
stressful.
thunderstorms.
Oh yeah, definitely. That's another thing. Nothing beats when there's supposed to be a severe weather day in our area, and the models only say, "Oh, Cape value is going to be about 3,000," and you look and you see that they're rocking 4,500. You're like, "Yes, dude, let's go." We're
On the
already.
current observations,
Yeah, yeah. I love that. I love when
I
it
gotta
overperforms.
I gotta be better with thunderstorms. I did that last summer. Like I'm like I gotta be better with
Do
thunderstorms.
you
Can't just
remember
be
the
thunderstorm.
Ben Salem EF3 last summer?
Ben Salem.
Yeah, the EF3 tornado that hit in Ben Salem, Pennsylvania.
I was working that day.
But like, do you remember like that event? How we had
Oh
an
yeah, I
yeah,
remember. Know what's funny about that? Like in Central Park, they broke the record for most rainfall in like 6 hours, and then literally 9 days later, this is of all time. 9 days later, broke the record all time with I was with Ida, right?
yeah, yeah. I do remember that. Oh, also,
And
Ida sent a freaking rotation right over my head. It's on my YouTube channel, literally spinning right over my head. I was at work.
and I have a question with Ida.
Yeah.
Um, why was um why was the tornadic activity at a high during Ida over here?
To be honest, I know I just said that I'm the best with like tropical and thunderstorms. I have no clue because I was working and I was not able to pay any attention to what's going on. The I just think it's just because there's I get because hurricanes, they always bring up so much shear. So there was just so much shear in the atmosphere. It just tornadoes were just imminent. I guess I honestly
Yeah,
don't really
probably
know.
there's no complex answers. That's probably it.
Yeah, yeah. No, I don't know.
They're always spinning.
They're always spinning. I mean, I'm sure if I look back and I was like, oh, that explains it, I would have been able to better understand it. But I was at work and I got put under a tornado warning and I went outside. Don't do that. I saw the
I got a
rotation.
tornado warning, and there's a tornado in Woodbridge, which was like 10 miles northwest. And I saw the cloud. I didn't see much for rotation rope, but I did see the cloud,
Oh,
the
yeah.
shelf cloud.
I have the rotation. Look at that right there. Look at all that rotation. Sent right over my head. It was an EF3 just about 10 minutes before
I
I
have
took that
never
video.
seen a tornado or a rotating cloud, really.
Me either. Until that day. That was awesome. Cause like went right over my house too.
Whew.
Where is it? Hold on. I know, right? It's crazy. Do I show my house again? Oh, yeah, it goes right over my house. I zoom up on it, I think, in the video. It's incredible. Look at that. That's awesome.
Wow.
And it's crazy because 10 minutes ago, it was in Mullica Hill, and it was an EF3, and it later went to Bristol, PA, and touched down again. Crazy. I have a lot of good stuff on my channel, honestly. Subscribe, for real. You won't regret
Make
it.
sure to subscribe to Evan Weather. I mean, I'm not subscribed, but you should.
You're not subscribed to me? No, okay.
Fine, I'll subscribe.
I tried to follow you on. Thank you. I tried to follow you on Facebook, but I don't know how. Do I just hit like?
Yeah, you just like yeah.
That's it?
You yeah.
There's no like friend or
Oh,
what
there's no
is
friends. You
this?
just it's a page.
Oh man, look at that. CFS crazy. Anyway.
Oh, that busted.
Yeah, I
That
know.
busted.
Because I'm like, last
Do
year
you
they said
remember the Thanksgiving storm? You don't? Oh, that busted.
because the Thanksgiving storm never happened.
Yeah, because it never happened.
Last year they said my grandfather had
Models were
COVID.
huge on a one day, and then it freaking got suppressed.
Well, wait. Last year they said my father had COVID when he didn't, and it was snowing, so I had to wait like 5 days. 5 days to what? Get a test or to visit him? Or both?
And it was snowing, so I had to wait like.
Let's see. I'm at 549 subscribers. I want to hit 550. Oh, I did it! Let's go. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. Bro, I can't spell.
There we go. There we go.
Why can't you spell? Oh, do you guys remember the ratio? Yeah, I do. I have that on my channel too. Let's see. There's a lot on my channel. Actually, I have a whole playlist like all organized for like thunderstorm videos and all that. Welcome back to. Oh, that was loud. Sorry. Yeah, I have the derecho right here, like when it first happened, right here, and then I actually released the whole video right here. So it's like an hour long, and yeah. Also, why is this one? Oh wait, no, that's an. Sorry, I was advertising my channel.
You gotta ban Evan.
Ban Evan. What did I do? Why you want to ban me?
You committed tax fraud.
How did you know? Not even
it's in the court documents.
You should absolutely. Oh, you got into my court documents? How'd you do that?
You're
promoting yourself. Hey, at least I'm not asking for donations.
Well, we're kind of all we're promoting each other.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the point of the live stream, to promote. I got 24 clicks from my page.
Oh, that's nice. Give me a super chat, everyone. $10 and I'll pin you. I'll make you moderator.
Can we split the super chat?
Ryan Hall. No, it's just for me. No.
What?
I'm kidding. No, I would, even if I was allowed to have super chat enabled, I probably wouldn't do it, especially on severe weather events and events like this. Ew, don't support Ryan Hall.
Ryan Hall.
Oh my lord,
man.
what a guy.
I don't really know who he is.
He is a clickbait freak. He is the better version of direct weather, I tell you.
Clickbait?
Oh yeah. Oh, wait till you see his stuff.
How about Weather Boy?
Weather Boy? Oh, I think I know who you're talking about. Look at it.
He's the best. He's the most accurate.
Look at that. Look at that. Historic December derecho 21 as it happened. Look at this clickbait thumbnail. And he steals people's streams. Ryan steals streams, y'all. But to be fair,
What's so bad about Ryan Hall? He's just a clickbaiter.
He's a clickbaiter, and he steals people's streams without their permission.
Oh, direct weather. Like he had like a snow forecast, and he had like 20 inches in like Alabama one time.
Wow, what a guy.
Wow, very accurate.
Very
I
accurate.
think he had a ridiculous amount of snow in like Louisiana or something like
You know
southern
what?
Texas.
This is direct weather, and this video is from 2 weeks ago. But I remember 2 weeks ago. Where was the warm up? Where was the frigid air? We knew 2 weeks ago we were going to be stuck in this perma pattern where the west coast was going to have all the freezing, snow, and the east coast was going to have warm air. Where was the big warm up? I don't know where he got that from.
I think after this week, with the long range, I see it coming more warm. Honestly,
For the west coast or for us? You see?
for us.
Wow, he dropped $100,000 on a Chase van. What?
Where?
Ryan Hall.
Oh,
And does he even chase? I mean, I know he chased one time and he ran a stop sign and it didn't end well for him.
don't be like Ryan Hall.
Don't be like Ryan
Never,
Hall. I mean, he has a good motive. I mean, you can see he gets a lot of views. He definitely gets the word out. I give him credit for that. And he's not, full out lying like direct weather, but
Yeah.
you steal streams and you're munching off kids and taking their money, that kind of thing.
Terrible. Ryan
Terrible.
Hall. More like
Terrible.
Ryan Fall.
Ryan
Hope he
Fall,
falls
y'all.
and down the stairs.
I mean, what a guy. I mean, for real, what a guy. Like,
Let me see his face. You can't zoom in. I
wow.
mean, maybe up. Very blurry.
We could just, watch a video, maybe. Oh, look, yeah, the real danger of storm chasing. Runs a stop sign.
It looks like the LGBT truck. It looks like the clown mobile.
Clown mobile. I don't really know what you think of that truck. Because it
By the
doesn't.
way, for the 3 people watching, do not bully Ryan Hall.
Do
Even
not.
though the rule is don't bully down, bully up, and we're doing that.
Listen, he's a great guy. His vape store sucks. Yeah, I know. I've been there. Sucks.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding. I've never been. Never vape. He has a vape store. I'll send you a video of a small hail I took like 2 years ago. Absolutely. Hail in Connecticut? When was that? Fall? Spring? Probably lots of warm air aloft, right?
Wait,
I mean, cold air aloft, my bad. I was reading chat.
Oh.
These are people I
Oh,
follow.
is it hail or is it sleet? Because people get confused all the time.
That is true. When are we gonna
My
get
dad
these?
was calling the sleet hail. I'm like, call it hail, not hail.
Oh, 1-star reviews. Talk about Ryan Hall's store. He has a vape store in Kentucky. They all have 1-star reviews.
Ryan, Ryan Fall.
Right?
Well,
Yeah.
just replace one letter. It's Ryan Fail.
Ryan fail. Ryan fails, y'all.
It's called Ryan Fail's Vape Store.
No, but yeah. What if one day Ryan Hall like shouts me out for storm chasing? He wants to use my stream. Little does he know that I said all this live.
You have a Russian hacker in the stream.
Oh, we do?
Yeah.
I believe. I wish I was able to see viewers.
The
Like-
current viewers.
But yeah, because I want to see, check. When are they gonna release the new forecast? I want the new forecast from them. Taking their good old time.
The new GFS came out, even though we shouldn't be looking at the GFS.
How come my GFS is still stuck on an hour? Oh, there we
What?
go. Oh, wait, that was the last run. Hold up. Oh,
GFS trended. Who cares? Who cares? It's like 3 hours beforehand. We should be looking at live observations.
GFS trended better, though. For me.
Yeah. We shouldn't be looking at the GFS though, but
May 11th.
hey, it's about the same. I don't see really a trend.
I mean, it's not a trend, but you know, it's I like what it's saying more, sort of.
I find it suspicious because here's the thing. Usually when we have these types of storms, the GFS is more suppressed than it should be. So I think that this is another case that the northern fringe is more north than modeled.
May 11th. I think it was hail, but I'm not positive. If it was in May, I highly doubt it was sleet or grapple. So it was probably hail. Definitely hail. Depends on what year. I remember last year May was pretty chilly, so it could have been sleet or a little bit of snow, but
I think that was 2 years ago. Remember when it snowed in May that one year?
crazy. Well, I'm not saying it snowed, but I'm saying like I remember May being pretty chilly.
Oh, wait, you send me photos. I
Yeah, showing you
forgot
what
you.
Carson sent with the snow.
Oh,
Yeah, they got slammed. I want some of that. Tell you what,
that's awesome.
I think we had a pretty successful stream. I'm happy with how this turned out.
It
Also,
was very long,
it was very
two and a
long,
half hours.
and I liked it. And also, can you check out specific areas? Yeah, yeah. What area?
Or your ending. We could. I
Oh,
mean,
we're
we could
not. I
still
mean,
stay for like one more question,
yeah, we can stay for a
or a
bit.
couple if they keep coming. Yeah, just say
G.
the specific area.
Check for G.
Check for G. Oh,
Yeah.
Calvert County, Maryland. Okay.
Well, where's that at?
Let me look it up.
Me too.
It's by Annapolis.
Okay, cool. So it's by the Chesapeake. So this area right here.
Oh, it's just south of Annapolis. It's like it's over to Chesapeake.
Okay, so this area right here, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Owings specifically.
So, what's that? That's like 8 to 12 inches locally.
Like Washington D.C. Yeah. Pretty much you're gonna get slammed. There might be a little mixing at the start. Um,
Oh
but I
yeah.
think it's gonna transition to heavy snow,
Yeah, he was
and
looking good.
he's looking good for snow. I'd say around my forecast says 5 to 10 inches. Could be as much as a foot or even more than that. And he has 8 to 12 by you, so yeah, you're looking good. If you want snow, you're looking really good.
Yeah, I got you in the 8 to 12 range. The Nam has you getting over a foot, and I believe HRRR is pretty much saying the same thing too. There's the HRRR. It's because it's a new run. Hold on, let's see.
I'm kind of in the middle. Evan's kind of
Yeah.
aggressive, as I mean, he has a reason. He should be aggressive. I'm
Always
a
be
tiny
aggressive.
bit more conservative, but I have a general idea. So yeah, Owings, Maryland, you're gonna get slammed.
Always be aggressive. If you're not aggressive.
Don't be fooled when it starts as rain or sleet, because within an hour it's gonna revert to heavy snow, moderate snow, and then it's gonna revert to heavy snow.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
Well, guess what? That's gonna break that trend. This is your storm. Why
absolutely.
is this weather happening? Because so the reason we got 60 degrees today is because in every storm we have a northern stream and a southern stream. The northern stream broke off too early, so which developed a ridge, which gave us warm weather. So the southern part got left behind, and since the southern part's more amped than expected, it's going up just enough perfectly so that it could affect Owings, Maryland, and it could get slammed. And a place like northern New Jersey or Putnam County, New York, won't, and it's too far south. Have you seen the overnight GFS model? We did, and I mean, we shouldn't be looking at GFS models at this stage of the game because we should be looking at current observation, but it stayed about the same. It's always been bullish from day one. So, continuing that.
Where is a place I can go to take a look? I guess the Weather Channel. It's where I can see the full radar, like
The
without
full
it being broken up. I guess.
Yeah, I feel kind of shameful by using the weather channel as like peak content, but That's a pretty good radar.
They got a
That's
good
a pretty good
radar
radar.
because I want to compare.
It's
Like,
not as good as Radar Scope's radar, but
oh yeah, only
it's
because radar scope
good.
you can only select one radar at a time. But I want to compare this to like uh, what does the HRRR say?
Someone asked if we're going live tomorrow.
I might be live for while it's snowing, like while it's happening. I might be live.
Well, yeah, he's gonna be live, but obviously I'm not in his area, so I won't be live. I don't know.
Maybe if there's a way to, combine them like our
Yeah,
streams.
tomorrow's a current observation day, so no model watching.
But HRRR says it's supposed to look like this. Weather channel looks like this. Oh, oh, oh,
Evan lives in near Philadelphia.
really?
I live just south of Staten Island.
Mr. Streamer, we're just gray on the map. Oh, when I looked at what Final Genesis, this part.
Oh yeah, that's just frontal genesis. So that determines that determines the thunder snow and how heavy it is and the sleet, pretty much.
It's like Cape values for snow apparently.
It's pretty robust. It's not the most robust, but definitely you could get thunder snow.
Oh yeah, definitely.
How much snow are you expecting in Philly?
Um, National Weather Service has us only getting. Actually, I could check.
I
1 to 2.
1 to 4.
I have
I have one to
myself in
four.
my forecast. Yeah, he has me at 1 to 4. I have myself getting. Where is it? I think I got myself 2 to 5. Yeah, 2 to 5. But I actually want to shift all this north, so I actually want to put myself in the 5 to 8 inch. But so I'm gonna go 5 to 8 inches. I think that's a safe call, especially with how the models are trending. Um, Maybe not this model
5
run
to
of the
8's
GFS.
doable. I think it's gonna be a little lower, but 5 to 8's doable.
All the tornadoes in the Midwest and in December and 17 feet of snow in Tahoe. I will admit, tornadoes in the Midwest in December is unusual. Not down south though, and 17 feet of snow in Tahoe. Uh, that is really odd. But typically they get
And they get a lot of
8 feet
snow.
of snow sometimes, but 17 feet is insane.
And they get a lot of snow.
Oh yeah, they do. But I mean, 17 feet in one storm, like, can you even comprehend 17 feet? That's like taller than my house.
17 feet. That's like
Maybe,
200 inches.
yeah, maybe not taller than my house, but Actually, let's take a look and see what the snow cover is. Can this actually tell me like what the snow cover? No, not lightning density, snow and ice.
I know a site that says snow cover.
I know Ventusky will tell you, but it's only a model. Like it's not like actual. Like look at this.
Oh yeah, it's probably Ventusky.
100 inches. Where's
90
Tahoe?
inches. Go north by Carson City.
Like I know where that's at.
Do you know where Carson City is?
Don't got a clue.
You're cold. You're going
Of
too far north. In California,
Oh. Like Tahoe, ain't this like Tahoe?
it's by Carson City.
Oh yeah, right here, right here, right here. I found it, South Lake Tahoe.
No, that's yeah, that's Lake Tahoe.
They got 0 inches.
They got well, yeah, because it's a freaking lake. Well, the town of South Lake Tahoe has 40 inches.
This is awesome. This is awesome. Wow, look at all this. 4 inches of snow it has for Tennessee. Well, by tomorrow we should have a big swath of snow, right?
4 inches for like it's so funny. Like
Oh, this is a darn icon.
upstate New York has nothing, but freaking Tennessee has 4 inches.
I know. Can you believe that?
Yeah, let's go on the better model, the one that likes snow,
Yeah.
not the bummer model.
If a model doesn't match your narrative, just change it. Like the icon. Oh, it broke my screen. Apparently you can't
Frick
do
the
that.
icon.
But you can do the HRRR.
The GFS is right because it produces snow.
Yes, that's why the GFS is right.
Top logic.
I mean, for real. I mean, it doesn't get more, you know, accurate than that. I mean, let's see what the Weather Channel says. Am I allowed to use 24? Am I allowed to use snowfall, or do I have to pay for it now?
No, you have to pay for it, even though you can literally do it on freaking the eight with the HRRR for free.
That is so
It's
dumb.
stupid.
That is so dumb.
Like
Let's see.
they probably use the HRRR or the freaking GFS for all I know.
Let's see how much they
Totally
think.
respect what you guys do. So cool. Thank
Thank
you
you.
so much, Mr. INL. This is the first time we're doing this. This seems like a big success. Thank you
Oh
so
yeah.
much for standing by and joining. We
Thank you.
appreciate everyone.
I do
We'll try to
appreciate
answer
it.
all the questions.
I appreciate everybody that came by and subscribed and left a comment, liked the video, all that stuff, because it really helps my channel, and I would really appreciate if you went over to his Facebook, have it in the description, and checked him out also, because we did
You
this
like Weather
together.
in a Nutshell on Facebook.
And I'd just like to say, Weather Channel thinks it's gonna be 18 degrees tomorrow night, so that should be fun. That snow's gonna be feeling amazing. And what are these ads? Come on, this is a Weather Channel.
3 to 5 inches. The Weather Channel says 1 to 3 for me.
I'm cool with my 3 to
Even
5.
that's how you know that there could be a winter storm like on January 7th, because even the Weather Channel has it. I'm not saying there's a winter storm on January 7th that could be too suppressed, but it could happen.
Right. Look at Tennessee, really changing over to snow. That's awesome. Good for them. Good to see Tennesseans getting some snow.
They deserve it.
They do. I mean, it's been rough. Just living in
It's
Tennessee.
been a rough year. Have some snow.
Yeah, I mean,
And then we say that and some guy stranded on the highway.
oh, the snow in my area
Oh, the
will melt.
snow in my area will melt in under a day, I'm sure. It will be 45 the next day.
Oh, Maryland, you, Chesapeake.
I don't think it'll be 45 the next day. It'll be 35 the next day, so maybe it might it
Ooh.
might stay for a couple days. Wednesday it's gonna be
Look at
45,
that.
so
That precipitation I see on radar for Mount Holly.
yes.
Look at that.
I mean, it is 11. You know how long we've been streaming? It's almost been 3 hours.
Oh, look at that. I know, this is awesome. We got some precipitation coming.
I saw something where it said like 8 to 12 inches, and then the warning said 4 to 6. Yeah, probably Evan. That's probably from Evan.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
Wait.
that's where he saw the 8 to 12 from Evan, and honestly, oh, it's not 8 to 12 is not there, but
You know, I think I like my placement for the 8 to 12. I think it's really good.
honestly, I think Southern New Jersey could get that 8 to 12.
Uh, well, it depends. Depends.
It's it's the ocean. Well, guess what? There's not going to be much mixing, and temperatures even at the coast are still going to be not even 32, 30 degrees. So I
Right.
think that 8 to 12 is even in play for the coast.
Winds are gonna be blowing offshore too, right? Pretty sure. So that it's not like not
Yeah.
like the warm ocean water is gonna be pushing onshore. It's gonna be offshore for so good. Yeah. Wait. I just checked back and it said 45. Now it's yeah.
Yeah, winds. Yeah, when you're on the coast, it's all about the winds.
Right. So as long as the winds are blowing offshore, shouldn't be any mixing. Should be good.
Correct.
Snowy Wildwood, am I right?
Snowy.
But I mean, I'd say pretty successful stream. We've been on live for about 3 hours.
3 hours. I
So
mean, we
I don't-
talked about everything.
yeah.
So unless there is another question, and not statements,
Of course, the Weather Channel said 8 to 12 inches. They're crazy.
8 to 12 inches for which area?
Connecticut, right?
What's that?
I think Carson's from Connecticut, right?
It didn't say 8 to 12 in Connecticut.
I don't know. It's the Weather Channel.
I mean, if it says 1 to 3 for me, it won't say 8 to 12 in Connecticut.
You didn't miss the show. I mean, if you stick around for tomorrow, like I said, that might be live. But either way, come
You didn't miss
Tuesday,
the show, you can rewind it.
you could do that. But come Tuesday, I'm gonna post the storm, obviously, like on YouTube, like whatever I film, whatever I catch. So, you know,
You'll
just
be done at like 2 a.m., but you could still watch the whole show.
oh yeah, absolutely. That channel is really
The
bad.
Weather Channel is really bad.
We don't like them.
Um,
I don't.
yeah, it is really bad. They copy models that you can access for free pretty much.
And
They
make you
don't
pay
say
for them.
nothing else. And yeah, you could do your own research on it and learn yourself, and you could be much more accurate than the Weather Channel. The Weather Channel is just a bunch of like how they do their forecast is a bunch of like blend of models and bots. It's nothing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, they're scammers.
When you go in Apple Weather, or if you go in the Weather Channel app and they give you the 10-day forecast, like I said earlier in the stream, it's not a meteorologist there making an actual forecast for you that's actually like a human brain did it. They're just taking, I think, the GFS model and it's just copying and pasting it to you,
Yeah.
which the GFS model is usually never right, especially after about 3 days. So, you know.
Mr. INL is waking up. Wake up, sheeple. The Weather Channel sucks. Wake
That's
up,
what I'm saying.
sheeple.
We're spreading awareness, getting rid of this fake news weather. And now, we are the new Weather Channel. We're taking over.
Yes, with our 6 watchers and 14 likes, which
Oh,
is actually not too
amazing.
bad.
Isn't it right? Let's see, is this the hailstorm? I think Carson is sending that.
Oh wait, the new icon's out, our favorite model.
Yeah, that's definitely some hail.
It
Oh,
trended south. Now it really is my least favorite model. It trended south.
please don't tell me it trended south. Are you kidding me?
Trended south.
Oh.
We don't care because I hate the icon model.
I know it really could be dangerous. We should sue them, but at the same time, you're
we
technically
should
not
sue
breaking any law. It's not like they're actually spreading misinformation because they are just telling you what the model says, even though they know
Well, every young
it's not right.
forecaster, which is probably in the stream, every young forecaster realizes that.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm nervous. I'm
Everyone
afraid
gets
when
it.
I go to bed. Like I feel like if I take my eyes off the storm, it's just gonna trend terribly bad, and I don't know.
Well, the icon's terribly bad. At least the NAM gained our trust.
And you know what? I still have faith in HRRR. I respect it. And Canadian and Euro and GFS, I love them. I love them. But the icon, it needs to get on its game. I don't know what it's
HRRR
thinking.
trended like 4 miles south.
Hey, 4 miles is fine.
Not fine. Every little bit
Exactly.
is bad.
Well, you know, if it trends 4 miles south and then trends 8 miles north and then trends 2 miles south and then trends 3 miles north, you know, it's good. It's good.
It's not good. It needs to trend more north, so I'm under it. I'm just barely under the fringe in the HRRR. And the HRRR is a very accurate model. So it's
I know
like,
it is making me a little bit concerned because it is a really accurate model. Is this the HRRR I'm looking at? Yeah. Oh no, that trend makes me on edge.
That trend makes me cringe.
I do not like that trend. But I still have faith because the NAM is
Are you
here.
afraid you're gonna get slammed? Well, what, by snow or by the Weather Channel? Because by snow, me, no.
I'm not afraid to get slammed by snow. I'm afraid to not get slammed by snow.
Yeah, unfortunately, if this freaking HRRR keeps trending south, I won't at all get slammed by snow, which is bad.
The National Weather Service blend of models only has me getting 2 inches of snow. Ew. Ew, ew, ew.
At least it's something.
What?
I mean,
I
got 1.5.
That is a disappointment.
Is it down
end.
from the other models?
Yeah, it's down significantly. I mean, for example, GFS is saying 7.6 inches, and there's
No, the 18Z blend of models.
Oh, hold up, let me go back to it.
The 12Z, or does it come out every 12 hours?
We're only at 0, so we got the 18Z. Let's see. Let me take a look.
So you're
Okay.
telling me I'm not going to school tomorrow? I forgot where you live. Let me see.
Yeah, if you're under a winter storm warning,
Oh, Owens, Maryland. Yeah, you're not getting to school tomorrow.
yeah, you're good. Good. I'm not going either. Frick school.
I don't even have school tomorrow,
Must be
no matter
nice.
what.
Must be nice. How long have we been streaming for? 2 hours and
3
54
hours?
minutes.
3 freaking hours?
That's awesome.
Almost?
That's a good stream. Tell you what.
Yes.
But I do think that we should end it there so I can get some sleep so that way I can wake up at like 3 and catch the storm moving in.
I'm probably gonna go to bed at 4. You
You're
guys
gonna,
in school? I'm in college, he's in school.
but why would you go to bed at 4? Why wouldn't you go to bed now and then wake up at 4 so you can see it?
Um, well, my sleep schedule is I go to bed at 4, I wake up at noon.
You're gonna miss the better half of the storm.
Yeah. I might wake up a little earlier. We'll see.
Well,
I won't miss that much.
I mean, you probably will miss the heaviest part of the storm if you do that.
I'll probably wake up earlier, I guess.
But all I know is I'm gonna leave the stream here. Thanks everybody for joining and subscribing. Like I said, I might be live tomorrow while the snow is happening, but I'll definitely
And
be
make
posting.
sure if you have a Facebook, I know a lot of young people don't have Facebook, but if you do, good. Follow me on Weather in a Nutshell. I'm post content daily. Whether it's or general forecast or snow forecast, just everything. Just make sure to like, make sure to follow Evan Weather too. He has some good chasing stuff and videos and even some forecasts. So lately you haven't really been doing some forecasts. You just did more videos.
Yeah, I kind of grew off of that. Yeah, I feel like the videos are better, in my opinion, than to just make forecasts, especially since uh, people don't really need a forecast that they have to watch on YouTube. That's stuff that they can get right out of their phone. But big storms like this, if I made a video like that, it probably would do good on YouTube. But I don't do it just for views and all that. But you know, and with working and school, it's just
It's
been
nice to
easy to.
have traction, you know?
Yeah, yeah. Traction keeps you going, and you don't want to post a lot of videos and don't have anything to say for it. I don't want to have 2,000 videos on my channel and only have like 200,000 views. I'd rather
And
have.
be like Ryan Hall.
Yeah, exactly.
I want to be Ryan Hall. All
But
right.
anyway, I'm gonna end the stream. Thank you, everybody. Good luck to you too. Hopefully, you get
Have
over
a
a
good
foot.
night and hope you get either a lot of snow or if you don't want snow, hope you get no snow. It doesn't matter.
Actually, no,
But
I don't because a lot of us live in the same area and I want snow. So I hope we get a ton of snow.
well, maybe just on their house they get no snow, but then on our house we get snow.
Yeah,
It's like a little household.
I think that works. Yeah, to be honest. But
Yep.
all
Get a
right.
lot of snow and have a good night, everyone.
Have a good night, everyone.